Hello everybody. How are we doing? Hello, Sonia. Hello, Nizzy. How has everybody's weekend been? Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. I had a good weekend. I had a good birthday weekend. I hope everyone had a good weekend as well and start of their week. What's everyone up to? What did I do? Well, Saturday, of course, me and Chloe decided to go out. We went to Darmstadt for the first time. I feel like I'm well too fast to get a new chair. Had a fresh trip, yes. Saturday we've gone back to the Chelsea skinhead and shaved the beard too. The hair was it was too hot and the hair was getting too long, so we shaved it in the garden before we went out to Darmstadt. Does my music just drop? Pause it? No, it's okay. Yes, so we had some beers in the garden first because for some reason pubs still don't open until 3 p.m. on a Saturday in Darmstadt, which is very poor in my opinion. But I shaved my head in the garden, had some beers, which was very nice. Then we got the train in and went to a bunch of bars. It was very nice. We went to just a couple of different ones. Went down for dinner as well. Went to an Irish pub for the evening. Chloe did some karaoke. One karaoke. But it was a good time. It was fun. So that's why I wasn't here on Saturday. We did the World Cup on Friday. That's crazy. Chelsea Thug needs beer at 9 a.m. Look, I'm not saying 9 a.m. Just more midday, a midday beer, that's pubs should be open from, especially for the early kickoffs, Although some pubs won't some pubs won't open until 5 p.m. on a Saturday. I was like, you're missing a lot of business, You're missing a lot of business. But some of them did open early for the football. Chloe, Chloe won the thing. No, she just did some karaoke, She just did a song of karaoke. Yeah. So we went out on Saturday, Sunday. I had a quiet one. For the birthday because obviously it's quiet time. I was hungover as well, so with me and we actually watched Backlash, which I thought was okay. It was average pay per view, Lyra Becky was good. Dom Penta was actually surprisingly good. The 4-way was all right. The main event was it started slow. It was okay. Okay, I was gonna say get her on here. That'd be funny, yeah. And the fucking Gunther match, like what a joke. But yeah, and then this week I've been back. Well, trying to do my thesis again, just getting back into it. Got Thursday. I've got my meeting, my work permit meeting. So hopefully that goes well. But yeah, we are here back with Thanethi for the new season. We're in December already. We're in for the Club World Cup final. Hello, Jambo. Hello. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh. Backlash was mad, but you can put Dom in with anyone you put. Yeah, to be fair, his dive into a DDT to the outside was fucking incredible. To be fair, who is this, Jambo? Nick Dale, a Welsh centre back at Hull. Is this your player? Oh, okay. We've got another picture. It's the same picture. That Jambo. Regions that came through at Affenlido. Unless I'm clicking the wrong one. I think you put the same picture in, unless they're the same. Yeah. They're both the same person. First guy bought sold for like 3 mil. Ah, okay. Fair enough. That's decent. You're creating some good players at least. Yeah. No, what else happened? I played some FM, the usual. We, of course, had the World Cup, where if you missed out, World Cup qualifiers. World Cup, England won against Croatia in the final, 4-0. However, it does mean this is the new guy, Jordan Roberts. Okay, fair enough. 21 years old. Is that a winger? No. DM centre mid. You see. And then George Davies. Is this your new striker that's coming through? Looks decent. Hopefully the board don't sell him. How is it going with Lido other than your board selling your players? I'd like to say last stream I was in, I didn't say hello and Izzy didn't tell me off. But yes, last time it was the World Cup. So now we're into a new World Cup filter, which means we can sign German players, which is incredible. As you can see here, lots of German players available. We've been trying to do some transfers. Champions League knockouts a couple of seasons. Hey, that's some good progress. Firstly, on the outs, we did sell Hafizi Othman to Barry for 40 million. Struggling to sign players due to only being 2.5 stars. Okay. It's a shame. Youth Academy product basically just barely played over the last 3 seasons and was getting upset. And then Barry came in with a bid and I just got him up to 40 mil and went, well, why not? 40 mil free, like from a Youth Academy player like that. Incredible, and get his career back on track because he'd been dropped from the World Cup squad and all that. So good for him to go. Bilal Hussein also was running out his contract, so decided to sell him. He was 27, 28. He's off to Penny Bont for 30 million. Not bad. Seems we've gone for 1 million. Anyway, how do you get higher attendances? You win the Champions League, or at least an FM15. That's genuinely the only way I got higher attendances. Only really getting 600 to 700 per home league game. That sucks. I don't know if they fixed it in the newer games, but genuinely it was winning the Champions League was the only way I got higher attendances. We also sold Pastalic as well. He was 25, 26, 15 million. Rubber Dub finally as well. He was 30. He wasn't getting the game time. It went on loan last year, so I sold him for 11.25 to Penny Bont. I'm in 23, 20, 36, 37. I don't know what to tell you, Jambo. The only way I got it to go up was winning the Champions League, unfortunately, because in FM15 the rep system's broken. We also saw some other Saavedra. Cavallagne went to Barca. He had his one breakout year and then never really did anything again. Played good football and win games and trophies. With Salford it was getting to the Prem, and then it was winning the UCL to get more people through the turnstiles. It's kind of crazy that like the FM kind of hinges attendance on Champions League winners, which is kind of wild. But yeah, that's it. We brought in 156 million though, which is good. On the ins, obviously, we brought in a few Germans. We brought in Andreas Kraus from Jena for 1.4 million, attacking midfielder. He's out on loan at Sampdoria this season. Abdul Samad Sayar, who's on loan at Newport County. We brought him in from Hoffenheim for 2.5 million. He's actually Turkish and German, so either or he's fine. Spurs versus United Europa League final is literally the Banter Cup final. I think surely it's going to be like the Europa League final where the two teams in it are in the lowest possible domestic position ever, like 17th, 16th, 17th, Hello, Douglas. Hello. How are you? How was your weekend? We signed Michel Hon, who's a 17-year-old German left back from Rostock for 3 million. Michael Robel, 17-year-old German centre back from Mainz for 2.29 million. Porfirio Pereira, who is a Paraguayan striker, because obviously Paraguay's open for us for the first time in like 12 years. If Amarin loses fun, I think he goes. I don't know. I saw some stuff saying that the Man United aren't looking to get rid, even if he does lose, but we'll see. But yes, Pereira, I don't know, at Dortmund because he didn't get a work permit. Hamit Cech from Trabzonspor, he's on loan in Serbia. 21-year-old Turkish centre mid from Trabzonspor, as I said. Marcial Leguizamon from Libertad. I don't know how this guy didn't get a work permit. Like, look at these attributes. But he's playing Mallorca this year. Marat Andreev from Dnipro joined, a Ukrainian centre mid who actually got a work permit. I got a cap for Ukraine, so it's pretty cool. No worries, Nissy. Hi, Turkey God. We also signed Radomir Delic from Frankfurt for, I think it was 3.5 million. Yeah. Ramazan Yassar from Besiktas, 19-year-old Turkish striker on loan in Serbia. Jorge da Silva from Nacional on loan in Serbia, 18-year-old Uruguayan right back because they're still unqualified. Maurice Atta, who is a Cameroonian centre mid on loan in Serbia. They won't get players they want, as players they have won't go. True. We also, incredible, we signed a Vietnamese footballer here, Nguyen An Tuan. which is pretty cool. Came through Arsenal's academy. I've overpaid for him, 6 million. He's not 6 million worth it, but I was like, I want a Vietnamese player. So he's joined. Federico Sanabria joined as well from Paraguay. He's on Serbia. Cristobal Correa from Cerro Porteño. He's on loan in Serbia. And Christian Pizzicillo in Serbia. Haircut. Yes, Ard. I shaved my hair off at the weekend. It was getting a bit hot here, so I'm not convinced on his style of play. I think it will work once he gets his players in, you know, because he's kind of he didn't even get a preseason, but it has been terrible, you know. I did want to look at Arsenal to see whether they actually have a Vietnamese owner or something now, because the fact that they got a random Vietnamese, no more Viking Smory. No, not for a while at least. Not for a while. This is what I do. I just go between Viking to skinhead. You know, I just let it grow out to a length because I can't be asked to shave it very often, and then I just cut it all off at one go. You know, don't need to pay for haircuts, and you can just shave it all off. You know, it's all good. Oh yeah, I cut the grass yesterday. Cut the grass. Do they have a Vietnamese owner now? Is that why? No, French owner. Weird. But yeah, that is the updates there. Of course, this year we're playing the 4-1-2-3. Very basic formation, actually. Can say I'm testing players to see if it works, but finishing 17 is fucking atrocious. Surely he knew he wants like 2 or 3 months ago and changed something short term to salvage. Yeah, that's true. It is true. I finished Romania. Hey, well done, Ard. I then finished St. Pierre Miquelon. Guess where I am now? Oh, Christ. Are you in Papua New Guinea? That's well done, mate. That Romania took a lot longer than I think you expected. But yeah, 4-1-2-3 here. Schedule-wise, we have played half the season. It's been going pretty well. We beat Feyenoord in the Super Cup 3-0. Sidibe, Prochaska, Lee Jamba with the goals. Turks and Caicos. Started the league season off with a close one, 3-2 win. Prochaska, Tizanovic, and Sasades, 2 former players, Davey and Robert Dub scoring versus us there. But then we improved here. 4-0 Goitra, 7-0 Bala, 7-1 versus Real, 5-1 versus Lido, 5-0 versus Dinamo, 3-0 Real, 10-0 against Ridderwin in the Premier League Cup, which is, as you see, Radomir Delic got 6. Djibouti, I broke the record of Djibouti second division goals in 7 out of 18 games. Oh, Christ. That's kind of crazy. 3-0 versus ABBA. We then faced Paderborn in the Champions League, beat them 4-1 at home. 3-0 Port Talbot, 3-0 Redeemer win. 2-0 versus Dinamo Moscow, who was the third club we faced. 2-0 Haverfordwest, 4-1 Thudno. 5-0 versus Dinamo Moscow on the second sort of game versus them. Monmouth in the cup was quite a short one, 5-1, a low one there, but we followed up with a 5-1 versus Barry. Back-to-back versus Pettibon, 2-1 in the semi-final of the Premier League Cup with a 94th minute winner. Then followed up with a much more convincing 5-0 away win. We then beat Dinamo 10-0 in the Champions League with a backup side, which is kind of crazy. 4-1 versus Bala. 4-2 versus Padua in the final Champions League game. And we've just played Sundowns, who we won 4-0 against. I was also the Wales under-21s manager at one point. Don't know what I want to be the Welsh manager too when that comes. In my save, the Welsh manager doesn't become available very often at all. Like they stay for like 20, 30 years at a time. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. 30 wins and 13. We've had a perfect start to the season. Tazada is second in goal scoring and second in top in assists, interestingly. But Barry and Pettibon are closest behind with 7 points behind us, but we have 2 games in hand. Really Mawin, not having a great season. Goitra, Bala, neither. But it is actually relatively close down the bottom. No. Well, I think Aberystwyth are going to be in the bottom 6. But there you go. I'm currently at FC Dickhill, the only Dickhill club. They finished 10 out of 10 in last year's second division, lowest tier 2. Jesus. But yeah, that's that. Champions League. We finished top of our group, 6 wins from 6. Paderborn came second. Ajax and Benfica go through. PSV, Juventus, FC Metz drop out. Pettibon topped their group against Real Madrid. Nice. Lido also topped their group, which is fantastic. Siena Zenit. AC Milan, Sociedad. And then Barry, the embarrassments, finishing bottom of their group. It was a tough group, Osasuna, Sporting and Arsenal, but still, only one win in that group. Shocking from that Barry. Not even dropping to the Europa League. I haven't actually checked Europa. How did our teams do in that? Motherwell did better than Copenhagen there. Barca finished bottom of their Europa League group. That's funny. What Talbot topped their group with 2 wins. What? What a ridiculous group. They drew twice versus Videoton. What the fuck? Very weird. Abois has topped their group as well with a bit more standard there. Okay, nice. Let's see. What's this? Odd. Yeah, it's odd. Football Club Dickel have set a new record for number of goals scored in Division 2 with their tally of 33 goals. Wow. Managed to pick up 2 Hearts goodies after the game on Saturday for 20 quid each. One being the originally 89 quid and the other being originally... Wow, nice. What are they, shirts or what are they? But yeah, that is how things go. We got Estudiantes in the Club World Cup final. We've got the Premier League Cup final versus Haverford and the Champions League knockout draws are about to get done somewhere soon, I assume. But yes, squad-wise, we have brought some players back from loan, and obviously some new signings, of course. So let's have a look at Pedicic has come back from his loan. Who else? Prochatska has, of course. Jamie Magana, Alf Hook. Cyril Cassoni had a very good season. He won Young Player of the Season out at Aberystwyth last year, so he's come back and done very well. Hoodies, oh, nice. Goals-wise, it's very funny, actually, the goal situation. Sekin Sakikla is our top goal scorer with 20 in 10. He's had a great season, but he's kind of been playing like in the cup and in the sort of easy league games, which is why his goals are kind of insane. Like, so if you look at his form here, he scored against Sundowns a hat-trick. He scored 5 versus Dinamo in the Champions League. He's kind of scoring in bursts there, and then the other ones you can't see. But then an even more funny thing is Radomir Delic, who has 11 goals in 3 starts and 2 sub-appearances. And I think you'll see, it was basically, he got a hat-trick against Bala, and then he scored 6 versus Rini Muin and 2 versus Real. So... it's just ridiculous. 11, literally. He hasn't even scored in his 2 starts. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, Sasadas and Sadiba also doing well, 15 and 13. Scott Hayo Hall's doing incredible well as well at right wing. 6 goals, 10 assists. Joint top assister with Sasadas. Van Dale's doing well. We're doing a lot of rotation this year. But yeah. 54 goals after 14 games, already promoted. I just won the last subdivision of the season, all 3 from the last subdivision of top flight. Hey, that's good. How do you get your rep up? Just win trophies, win the Champions League. It just takes time. Is it about that 6 of my current Ireland squad of 23 have 100 games or more? Is about the 6 of my current Ireland squad of 23 have 100 games or more? For Ireland, well, I guess it's not one of the. It means you got experience, you know. Depends on how old they are, I guess, you know, and there might not be any good youth coming through, unfortunately. But yeah, that is, I think, how things are going here. Oh yeah, I can take you around the leagues. What's going on elsewhere? League A is FC Ists on top, but it's very close. Bordeaux up there, Metz are up there, even Racing and Lille are up there within 6 points. You know, the French league's always all over the place. Serie A. It is quite close as well, actually. Inter are on top. They've gone 2 years without it, but they're being chased by Atletico Sao Paulo and Modena. I think 2 teams who have never won it. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Actually, did I see just Juventus down the bottom there? Juventus is 6th, never mind. Then we've got La Liga. Real Sociedad are 5 points clear. They're looking for 5 in a row now. Then we have the German First Division, which has dropped to 11th in the rankings. All the way down here, Bayern are top by 8. With a game in hand. Paderborn fallen off quite a bit, so unfortunately, it looks like Bayern back on top there. Premier League is looking very interesting, though. Hull are currently top with 29. However, there's 4 teams below them on 27 points. Man City, West Ham, Liverpool, and QPR. Not to mention Ipswich on 26. Like, it's very, very close. Arsenal and Chelsea are 6 points back, and they're 9th and 10th. Meanwhile, Bournemouth down the bottom, Northampton, Sunderland. You know, it's all very close at the moment in the Premier League. Championship, meanwhile, Birmingham are top with Tottenham doing very well there. Otherwise, you've got Stockport and Gosport in the middle there. the usual Whitehawk in the playoffs there. League One, we see Oldham Luton there. Leicester in the bottom, Everton and Brentford down the bottom, Palace there. And then in League Two, Man United are actually top. They might be coming straight back up again, but it is very close up the top here. They could drop to the playoffs or worse. We'll have to wait and see how they do this year, but having a much better season than last year. But we've got two separate. I did see that, yeah. I saw he posted that, which is quite funny. But yeah, I think this is everything. Yeah, we're trying to. We got some players obviously arriving at some point. We're about to go into the transfer window. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, we got the Ballon d'Or shortlist. I can show you that actually. Award voting. We have a good number of players at the top here. Well, even average rating, we got 4 as the top average raters. But as you can see, we've got someone like 4, Klostra, Sasades, John Wynn, Gordon, Lee Jambo, Tomic, and Sidibe in the running. So we'll have to see who wins. It might be, honestly, it could be Lee Jambo, seeing as he's English, and they won the World Cup. Or I guess it could be Marcus Gordon, someone like 4, maybe. Maybe even Philip Wainwright for Liverpool. He's in there. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we've got a game today. So let's jump into it. Francesco Svanzi in goal. Going to give up on 2 million players FM20 safety. Why are you giving up on that one? Oh, yes. We also... club. Here we go. Hold on. Ruben Sasades broke the record set by Nassim. Kassim Ali Nassim for most league goals for the club. If you find it here, most league goals for the club. He actually, oh, wait, what? Oh, no. So, yeah, Nassim had 192, and at the end of the last season, Sasades had 191. So this year, he broke it, and he's now over 200 league goals for us, which is, so he was our record signing, so fair play. Well done, lad. I think that was the least we were asking of you. So there we go. And also, of course, Swansea has the most appearances for us. I think he's gonna hit nearly 500. He might do. The assistant manager started to put Jordan Elliott ahead of him sometimes. So we'll have to see if he continues the way he's going. He's got 171 Italian caps. I think he's still playing for them, which is hilarious. I need to see what the record for Italy is for the most cap player. Poggi, of course, top goal scorer. You'll love to see it. Roberto Falco with 182. Okay, Swansea could break that. 11 more, you know? We'll have to be close. Hilariously, both goalkeepers are mine at some point. But yeah, there we go. Right, yes, as I said, Swansea in goal. I don't want Gordon at right back, do I? No, I want Klostra over there. Like that. No, I don't want this. I want... Okay, hold on. I want... Also, what's his name? Mehmet Sakir has become a vital player for me now because he is a right back who can do long throw-ins. So now he is backup right back behind Klostra. So Klostra, Tizanovic, John Wynn, Smakis, Swarmovi 4, Lee Jambo, Delphin, Espinoza, Sidibe, and Sasades. This Espinoza, he's playing there at the moment just because I think he was a bit slight concern. Pedicic has been rotating there. It's kind of been strikers playing mostly in these positions. But, yeah, it's been rotating. What is this, Ard? True demolition from Ross Smith. He has won 24 legs in a row to score Players' Championship 16. Oh, my God. 2 9 darters. And perhaps at the final 8-0 against Brendan Dolan. Jesus Christ. It's not even like Brendan Dolan's like a bad. My God. That is insane. That is crazy. Oh my God. Fair play, lad. Right, should we jump into it? Let's go. Now, this is not when we lose our first game of the stream. Isn't the first game of the save being open? I've been playing this for a while, so it actually might take a while because it's been sitting here for a bit, which is why, here we go. Let's drop this down. Extended. Right, 4-4-1-1 for Estudiantes. Let's mark them up. But yeah, how's everybody's week been so far? I hope it's been going well to start the week. I'm excited to go to this meeting on Thursday to finally finally, hopefully, nearly be done with this work permit stuff, and then I can finally start getting to work. But we'll have to wait and see on that as well. But yes, right. Mark up. Okay, Klotz not happy about everybody. Right, there we go then. Off we kick. Let's go. Cup final. If the Club World Cup doesn't feel as dangerous as it used to be, but to be fair, it just takes one. Just takes one for you to lose. You know, we went on a good streak with Club World Cups, but you know, sometimes it feels like they used to be a lot harder with Barry. But I don't know. Maybe we've just been Delphin. Nearly. Oh, and Espinosa post there. First big chance there. Saved by the keeper. 5 more seasons and I can build a new ground. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Hilariously, I think we're 7 seasons in now at the end of this year into the new stadium being built. Because technically, even though we didn't move in, how the hell's he kept that in? Because even though we didn't move in for 3 years, it was still built. So I don't know if the ticker counts that. We'll have to wait and see. But they should have scored that. But as things stand, we have another 13 seasons before we can ask for a new stadium. As Sidibe gets us off to a good start. His 14th of the season in the 11th minute there. What's this? Not the easiest run in either. Wow, bloody hell. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. 8-0, that's wild. We just turned it on, you know. Escalante probably should do a bit better with that shot, but not going to complain. Sidibe doing very well there with that goal. Moyano, Guila, they've got a kick-off highlight, and they've scored. Oh, not what I expected. Their first shot on target goes in. That's not really what you want, is it? Moyano, like, it just... Okay, lads, what's going on here? It's a good strike, to be honest. Fair enough. It's a fantastic strike from outside the box, you know. So, I guess we'll just have to put up with that. Klotstra into Sasades, who should score, but heads over there. Right, Espinosa on the ball. Tries to play it in. Falls back to Delphin, to Lee Jambo, to Sasades. Goodness me, Lee. Sorry, not Lee. That was Ruben. Shocking. Sasades this time. Oof. Blocked again. He probably should have got a bit more on that, you know. Klotstra plays it in. It's cleared once more. We've definitely... Oh, Christ. This is when they have another chance to take the lead. Fernandez, Cardozo, into Maidana, Moyano. I think we need to be a bit careful of these guys. A bit more than I was expecting. Like, we've been getting chances, but at the moment, we're not taking them. Delphin, Escalante, clear, puts it around the post. You know, a lot of possession. Oh, how's he saved that? Oh my God, the game froze. It was so good. Wow. Espinosa, Delphin, and there you go. That is 2-1. David Delphin with his, what was that, 5th, I think, of the season? Not too bad. But yeah, I feel like we are starting to we're starting to sort of move into the new sort of era of players, you know? We've got a lot of players in this team that are really starting to age out. Klotstra, Svancy, Swan V4. My God, he's offside there. Like they're Ruben Sasades even soon we start to start aging out. So we're starting to bring in a bunch of new youngsters. It's one of those things that I always sometimes feel like, oh, how are we going to replace these guys? And then you just kind of find some players like we found Sidibe, we found Tizanovic. Oh shit, yeah, I completely forgot. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We sold Nizzy van der Tizzy. He, after so many years with us, left to go to Bordeaux. 1.8 million. He was 36. He wasn't getting played as much. I thought I'd let him go. He's got 4 assists this year. What the fuck? I'm sorry, Nizzy. I'm sorry. You were complaining about leaving and wanting a new challenge. So I said, okay, you can go. You can find your way. That's like breaking news. I know. I'm sorry. You're still making bag though. 94k a week at 36. Not bad at all. Hilariously, you could win a title. You'll have to see. First thing you say to me, like, forget the hello. But the good thing is you've still got Tizanovic there. He's carrying on the legacy. You know, he's taken over the reins at the back. He's got 65 caps at 24 for Serbia. It's kind of wild. But yeah, sorry, completely. It's because it wasn't a big sale, you know. But Nizzy van der Tizzy, what a player! What a player he was. Oh, and Espinosa should score there. Should score. I think it was. I feel like we had his testimony. It does suck Well, there's a goal. The ones you do your testimonials, it like you can't do another one.
My name is Jeff.
Oh my god, who are we renaming? Oh god. Oh, there's a alarm going off. But yeah, I want to go back to him actually just to check him out again because good god, he was ridiculously good. Like, how many games did he play for us total? Well, we can take out like 30. Boy, for he's still hilariously. We also made a profit on Izzy Vedatiza. 125k from Raja Casablanca. I think wasn't his real name Akraf Tran. It was. I remember. It was. We bought him because he was Moroccan at the time, and then he switched to the Dutch national side. Just ridiculously good. Hilariously, I think he's not even part of the best 11. He's on the bench, and John Wynn's on it. I'll sit on it. Okay. Well, let me know what player you want, and try and do it this stream because otherwise I might forget. You know, we'll get back to you. Okay, we're 3-1 up here, which is pretty decent. Klostra plays the ball, but yeah, Klostra's probably going to be leaving soon. Just Fancy probably will be. Someone might be 4. I think he's 34, 35. This is probably one of his final few seasons. So it is going to be a real changing of the guard, which is kind of crazy. Before I forget, okay. Delphin, Sidibe, Sasades. And Sasades gets his goal. Bank holiday still makes no sense. makes no sense to you. Makes sense to me. Sasades, lovely work there. And he gets his goal in the final. And we have taken control of this final and first half. And look at that, all top 4 have scored. Lovely. Very pleasing performance. Keep it going, lads. Right, I can look at the ages afterwards to show. But we do have good players coming in backup as well, which is good. It's not like we're going to miss players. And another, I guess, 7 years. Oh, Sasades, you just scored that. We'll be able to sign whoever we want, and then we'll really be overloaded in talent. Delphin is cleared. Espinoza. Lee Jambo into Espinoza. Oh, he's tackled by Fernandez. Fernandez back to Ortiz. Coria. Oh, Sasades with a knock. That's not what you want to see. Bring on Sakikla for him. He's been doing well. You're really lucky that I still don't have a car. You're gonna go drive to my house. Espinoza into Sidibe, into Espinoza, and Escalante saves again. Okay, right. So Sasades has done his part. Sakikla, actually the top goal scorer of the tournament so far, will come on. See if he gets a good game from the substitute bench. Well, no, but I'll keep that on the back burner now. Delphin coming forwards. Takes a good shot, and Escalante saves again. But this tactic is very decent. It has its off games, you know, but it's very good at creating chances and shots. We got currently forced the keeper to make 10 saves in this game already. And as you can see, there was a few 10-0s in there, you know. So it's been pretty decent so far. Zanovic steps in. Delphin coming forward into Sidibe. Sidibe pulls it back to Lee Jambo, to Delphin again, and Escalante saves once more. And Sidibe is tired, so I probably should have put someone else on the bench. But we're going to go Espinosa. We're going to go Pedicic on the bench there. Don't want both of our main strikers injured. I would 100% go to like 3 midweek evening games like the KKD Eredivisie playoffs happening right now. Ah, fair enough. Oh yeah, I know. Is this going to be their highlights? Ooh, don't like this. Good clearance, my goodness. Are we marking the opposition player? We're not. That's why I was wondering it. There, I was like that name. I didn't recognise that name. Right, off my game a little bit. Not seeing the substitutes. Telstar 2-0 up against ADO Den Haag. Is this for? Oh yeah, this is okay. This is to. Is it just so is it? ADO Den Haag are in the Eredivisie, and it's like the stay-in one, or is it promotion? Do you have promotion relegation playoff in the Dutch league? I feel like you used to, but maybe I'm mixing you up with another country. Apologies. Lee Jambo, Pedicic into Lee Jambo again, to Delphin, to Pedicic, to Delphin, to Spakis. Yeah, 1 from Eredivisie, 6 from the Jesus, 6. Right, Gloucester into Espinoza. Here's the side netting here. We probably could be up by a few more by now, I think, with some better shot choices. But, okay, my Arno's going to keep that in, actually. That's well done, Spakis. Okay, Gloucester, Delphin, Pedicic. Oh, saved just about. Lee Jambo gets... Jesus Christ. Spakis, well done. Eredivisie finishes on Sunday, so that spot is still unlocked. Ah, I get you. Is it? I saw something as like you could still lose the title. Like it's something crazy, isn't it? Hold on, let me look at the fucking Eredivisie table. Like, sure, wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? You were like, oh, we only need like a point left. Yeah, you're still. My goodness, you lost, Drew. Lost in the last three. Oh no. Could be the almighty of almightiest bottles from Ajax. Who are you playing again? Twente. Oh, Groningen. Oh, and Twente. I've got 2 more games. Groningen and Twente. Okay, and PSV have Heracles and Sparta Rotterdam. Okay, I feel like they've got the easier lineup there. You got Groningen. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, that was a good save. Okay. Wheeler. Tizanovic will clear. Lover. Wheeler. Cleared in and cleared. We had 43 shots this game. Jesus. Only 18 on target. We've actually gone a bit worse in the second half here. Right. Okay. Cool. Away in Groningen is really hard. Twente just decides to play well against us every time. Oof. Oof. I'm down to the final day, maybe. Well, we'll do, actually. Unless you win and they lose. Spakis. Delphin. Lee Jambo. Espinoza. Pedicic. I don't know, I ran away from the goal there. Sakikla. Espinoza. I should make some more subs. I got 1 more to go. Let's bring on Sorrel. The Delphin. I've decided, won the Djibouti Cup. Hey! Who have you decided, Duck God? Right, as we're about to win 4-1, which is very nice. Good stuff. Another Club World Cup comes back to Wales, and specifically to Thanethi. And who's that? Sadiba gets man of the match. Nice. Oh, yes. Yeah! I saw that the Sabu died. Oh, it sucks, man. It sucks. He was only 60, wasn't he? I don't know if he had something else wrong with him. But yeah, that's a shame. I watched Raw this morning. It's in honor of what I put in memes in Discord. Oh, Christ. Hold on. World's greatest farter. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay. Oh, my God. So, who are we renaming? And what are we renaming them? Jesus. Your first team regular with least composure. Right, okay. Let's go look for the attributes then. Where is attributes? Composure. Is that mental? First team regular. I'm trying to think of regular because Lee Jambo's already nicknamed. Jairo Espinoza is 32, so he's probably leaving soon. So I don't know if you want to waste it on that. Then Spakis, well, Klotstra's also leaving soon. Spakis is 30, so we're looking at 14s. You could go with Vucic, who's 25, or Sekar, who is was he 20? Was he 24? He's 20, I think. 21, and actually has a long throw, so he'll be played a lot more. Rounds 15. Gordon's got 14, but he's like 30, isn't he? 28. So Kickler has 7, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him due to work permits. To go with the world record thing, world's best flatulence Vukic. So you want him to be called world's best flatulence Vukic? Or just flatulence Vukic? For Stefan Vucic. Or do you want to rename someone else? I might try and keep Sakikla, even though he's annoying because his work permit, he needs 559 days in the UK, but his contract runs out next season. So I might do the thing where I sell him and then buy him back 6 months later. World best flatulence. Call him world best flatulence. And you want it to be Vucic? Oh shit, hold on. Vucic. Okay, hold on. I also need to check my emails real quick. Because I got an email from fucking... Okay, whatever. Okay. Sorry, visa stuff and... Decent left back there, versatile. Lol, will that even fit? Vucic. I don't have a Vucic. I've got a Vucic. Sure. Apparently so. Apparently so. World best flatulence for Vucic. I'm so sorry, Vucic. There we go. Yes, as I was saying, looking at the squad. My name is Jeff. Oh my god, and Ard's renaming as well. Okay, who are we renaming Ard? But as I was saying, your Viet. Oh, the Viet guy. Okay, where is he? He's down here somewhere. Where are you, lad? Did I miss you on the first go round? Maybe he's unavailable right now. Watching you. Is he named after one of your players in your save? There he is. Nguyen An Tuan. Watching you. He has poor bravery and determination too, so fits well. There you go, Ard. He's renamed Watching You. Is that a thing of watching you? Or is that an actual player of yours? Yeah, what was I saying? Age. Where's my age of my players? Yeah, 37 here, 34. John Wynn's 30 as well. 34 for someone might be 4. Delphin's 30. Espinosa 32, 30. So we're definitely bringing in the new sort of round of youngsters coming through. So we'll have to see how that goes. I think Kellers as well, 22 years old. He also, I think, is he getting his work permit? I think he'll be fine. 211 days for him, so that's fine. Watching you. Jesus. Right. Cool. Right, on to Goitra. Home, which should be a nice game. The Champions League draw isn't until the 21st, which is an odd one. Normally it's a bit, it's in the middle of the semi-final and the final. There we go. Right. Goitra up next. We can rotate for this one, which is good. I'll probably need to. So Turkmen. Yeah, I wanted to look at Turkmen. Because we can get him back for 2.5 million. Because we basically did the thing where we sold him at the start of this year for 2.5 and we can buy him back for 5 million. Hasn't played very well out there, but he only needs another year and a bit, so we could give him a long contract, even if he doesn't get it, to give him another chance, But how's everyone been? Yes, how has everyone been? I hope everyone's been doing well. It's been very hot here. It's been about 25 degrees most days. I definitely got a lot of sun on Saturday when we were in Darmstadt. We put sun cream on, but I was still, Sunday I was very tired. Yeah, no, it's been very very warm here. All right, 16th of December. I definitely looked at the schedule. Who have I got? Aber, Real, Aber, Lido. Okay, got Baron, the final league game of this season. This first half of the season. Goitra, attacking movement. How have Goitra been doing this year? I haven't checked. Not great. Pissed. I've lost 5 straight community shields and it's oh Jesus. How many Champions Leagues are you up to now with Salford? I'm learning my 8th language, Somali. Amazing. We had that with the Welsh Cup. Was it the Welsh Premier League Cup with Barry, I think? What languages have you got then? French, English, Korean, Portuguese, Malagasy, Danish, Romanian, Greenlandic, Somali. Amazing. If only it was that easy. How many pen losses? Right, anything going here? No. 3 UCLs on the bout. Nice, nice. Chugging along. How many total then was Alfred? I assume it's still 3, but I would thought you'd be going quicker. Also, not just Korean Northern dialect, was it? Did I miss that? Hold on. Oh, okay. Just I doesn't say it, but all right. Anything going? Nope. Okay, game day. Here we go. We can rotate for this one. I probably rotate very heavily, I'd assume, but doesn't say it. But from managing in North Korea, yeah. I get you. Fair enough. Oh, Mahesh Hussain. Wow. Excuse me. Apologies. Right. Quick pick. See, they want Elliot in. They've put Elliot in by themselves, which is kind of interesting. Right. We're going to put Saker there. We're going to put Scott Hayo Hall. I also need to look at who else is pissed at me. Espinoza's still pissed. Pedicic is pissed. World's Best Flatulence is pissed. John Wynn, of course, weirdly is pissed. I think we've been rotating so much that certain players are getting early pissed, you know? Well, the first team players are getting pissed for not getting enough game time, which is quite funny. Let's go Sorrel. Let's go Van. We don't need to do Vandale just yet. We can do Espinoza, though. We could probably do something like that. We could put Sakikler in up top. Then what else are we looking at here? Let's put you on the bench like that, like that, like that. And then do we want anyone else on the bench? We're trying to bring on some youngsters as well to give them game time, but I think that looks good. Saker, Iremia, John Wynn, World's Best Flatulence, Kellers, Espinoza, Sorrel, Scott Hay Hall, Sakikler, and Pedicic. Fuck you, game. 3 on pens, including the last one, which was a 2-1 to Cardiff, like 5 misses. Oof. A few game to God draw. Right, here we go. 4-5-1 versus Goitra. They've got Fabian Gutierrez, former boy, up top. And Ruud van Eyde, and Adam Morgan, and Steve Smolka. So lots of former players here. But long are the days of the Tycoon Goitra. It is such a shame that they only got 7 years of their Tycoon. I think like West Ham got like 15 to 20 years of their Tycoon investing before they pulled funding. And Goitra literally got 7, and that's it, you know? Like, it sucks. Maybe they weren't seeing enough progress, but they were starting to progress. They got to the Champions League that one time. Was it the Champions League or they got to the Europa? Like, it sucks that they got pulled when they did, because it could have been really interesting to see like that second AI team that had a Tycoon sort of developing and whatnot, but unfortunately not. Right, we haven't started well, but here we go. Saker with his long throws. He's going to be a feature of this team for a while, I feel. Shot is blocked there. Scott Hall is cleared. Okay, that was the highlight, lads. I'm not happy about that. Maybe we've gone too weak. But we are home against Inter and 3-time finalists in a row and 2-win holder Bayerns. Espinoza against Inter and 3 times finalists in a row and 2 wins and holders Bayern. Sorry, what? In your group, you mean? Espinoza, Kellers, Scott Hall, Sakikler, going the wrong way, lad. Kellers, Espinoza, Sakikler, Pedicic, Sakikler. Oh, very close. I've forgotten. Do I need to do this? Maybe I should put... No, you're already there. Yeah. Weird. Do that anyway. Transfer... Okay. What is... Jesus Christ, oh God, what is going on with your typing? Sorrel tipped over by Smolka. What's best? Flatulence to Keles, to Espinoza, to Sorrel, to Sakikla. Shot block Pedicic. How has that not gone in? My goodness. Pedicic free kick. Saved and just goes wide. Okay, we're turning on the heat now. No goal as of yet. Scott Hall, not your bestest, lad. Not your bestest. Okay, yellow card for Scott Ryan. Pedicic with a knock now. Not great. Pedicic. Espinoza. Great ball. Where's best Flatulence? Sorrel. And another save from Smolka. Sakikla means hammers in Turkish. Could be a West Ham fan. Hey, that's pretty cool. Didn't know that. Right. Call him the hammer, you know. Or the hammers. Mehmet Saker into Sorrel. Over the bar. 30 minutes on the board. Still 0-0, but we are very much on top. I suppose Flatulence. Sakikla! Please, someone follow it in! How is that not in? My God. This is a joke so far, Ryan. To Rowlands, to Clark. Ooh, I'm a bit worried about this one. Rowlands, Garcia, Iramia, Sakikla. Scott Hall, driving. Can he pull it back? He can, and Pedicic. Lovely. Okay, one PC typing now should be, in theory, be at least a bit more accurate than phone. Oh, but there you go. Scott Hall, great run from him to the byline, and then pulls it across, and Pedicic with the goal just before he can get subbed off at half, actually. What's with Flatulence into Sorrel. Espinoza will go to it slowly. Pulls it back to Saker. To Espinoza. Sorrel. Into Sakikla. To Hall. And he's offside this time. Okay. Right. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. Pedicic, you are going to come off for Cesar Rios, maybe? No, you can't play out there. Who else are we looking to play then? Frey? You know what? Fuck it. Why don't you just go play Frey there? He is Noel. No, is it Noel? Yeah, Noel Frey. Very, very good DM. 17 years old. Bought him from Frankfurt for 5 million actually a couple of years back. But this was when he was actually not trying to change his name. Also, Swiss, so I can actually sign him before the Germans came through. So he's had one start already today. He scored his first goal for the club, which is pretty cool. But, oh, I don't like this. Over the bar. Is Funky Pigeon still a thing? I don't know. Maybe in England. I would have preferred them over Moonpig, to be fair. I've always done Moonpig, to be honest. That was my go-to. Saker, Keles. Come on, let's get a second here. Scott Hall. Lovely from Scott Hall. He's had a fantastic year so far as well. 7 for Thoughtful. I haven't heard of them. Interesting. I kind of just do them for family birthdays, you know, because obviously I'm not in England to buy them from the shop. But Scott Hall with a second for us. Very, very nice. Right, I don't like this though. So Raul clears initially, but to the back post, Osbeth Flatulence. Withers, Clark, Rowlands, Gutierrez, Iramia, the tackle. It falls to Rowlands, who shoots wide. Okay, so we're okay for the moment. I don't like this though. Ball in again. Espinoza will get there. Plays it to John Wynn. Osbeth Flatulence. Frey, Sorrel. Ooh, that was poor. Frey wins it back. Keles, Iramia, Scott Hall. Going central into Sakikla. Espinoza just wide. I'm going to bring on Cesar Rios, who's also a player that we brought back from loan this year. I can't click the names from this screen actually, which is weird. He was a Colombian striker / attacking midfielder that's been on loan actually at Barca and Girona and stuff for 800k, but he's got a good report on him. Got some good attributes, so I'm hoping he can do pretty well. He's more of an attacking midfielder anyway, so not really his best position for us, but he's been injured for the first half of the season, so I want to see how he does. Give him a few opportunities. Iramia hits the bar there. Everybody just stop moving for a second. Saker, Sorrel. Oh, and John Wynn gets a nice rebound. His first of the season. There you go. Saker, long throw. You love to see. He's taken after Kloster there. Sorrel with a shot. Smolka saves, but it's straight onto John Wynn's foot, basically. Very, very nice. Let's make one more sub. Who are we looking at bringing off? I don't. I'll leave it as is. We got the sort of reserves on at the moment. I don't want to bring on a main roster starter to get injured, you know. But there we go, 3-0 win. Not super convincing. I think it was convincing enough. But to be fair, 15 shots, 24 on target, 5 zip. To be fair, Goitre did have some big chances that they missed. They could have very easily made this game a bit more tough on me. But nice win in the end. Calais on the ball now, and that's it. As you can see, Goitre actually have the what's it called, kit basher kit on, and fortunately Thanethi don't. Well, actually, maybe we'll move to a club that can actually has the kit working next time. We'll have to wait and see. But right, let's go. 3-0. Probably will have to send some players out on loan though this year because we just do have a bit of a bigger squad. I feel like a lot of players don't get loan offers in summer and get another ones in the summer. I will be watching Eurovision this weekend. I don't know any of the songs. I think apart from the Irish one, which I've kind of forgotten because I try my best not to see any of the songs until Eurovision night when I'm watching them for the first time, which is, I think is a good way to do it. You get your, like, I don't know. I don't like getting spoiled on them, you know. Right. Go. Good stuff. Tonight is semi-final 1. Hello Sam. Hello. How's it going, man? How are you? Yeah, I never watch the semi-finals either. Even though I know like you miss out on a few of the good acts, you know, that go out in the semi-finals. But you know, I'm like, just leave it to the final. You know. I am into F1. Yes, I am. We got Imola this week, which should hopefully maybe be a good one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just hope McLaren aren't 30 seconds clear. You know, I want some actual racing. Hello, Bennett Gage. Love to see it. Only watch the voting thingy. Well, I do follow. I see who got in and who missed out. Who's this new team the other streaming platform bought? What was their previous name? Sauber? You mean Kick? Kick had Sauber, or was it Alfa Romeo? Which one? I don't know how many versions there were. Montreal still called it Montreal Impact. Yeah. Right, Prochatska, Sauber, there. Yeah, they bought them. All right. Not this Club de Foot Montreal. Oh, 7 MLS sides left in the CONCACAF Champions League. Montreal still called the Montreal Impact, not this Club de Foot Montreal. What was their previous name? Before Sauber? Alfa Romeo, wasn't it? San Kelez. Is happy to stay, which is good. Can I offer you a new contract, lad? I don't know if he'll get it given or not. I don't know. Was it? I don't know what it was before Sauber. Oh, it was fucking. Wait. Yeah. What? No. Hilariously, before it was Alfa Romeo Sauber, and then it was Sauber, and then. Sorry, no. Okay, so fucking good. Kick Sauber, Stake F1 team, Kick Sauber, Alfa Romeo Sauber F1 team, Sauber F1 team, BMW Sauber F1 team, Sauber Petronas, Red Bull Sauber Petronas, Red Bull Sauber Ford, Sauber Mercedes, Broker Sauber Mercedes, Team Sauber F1. So technically, it wasn't anything other than Sauber. Where'd Renault go? Renault are Alpine now. IRL, the Champions League final is Vancouver versus Cruz Azul. That should be a good game. I never keep up with the North American Champions League and stuff, to be honest. I just got into F1 recently, and now I have F1 Manager, and I'm also watching. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's Black Flag for? Black Flag. Isn't that like stop fucking racing? That's you've been disqualified. You get a black and white flag as a thing. Yeah, the Oliver Oaks, and then fucking Briatore's in charge now. Woohoo. Well, what's that's red. No, red is everyone stops. Black is that your car is disqualified. I think, yeah, disqualification. Black and white is like a warning. You have to black and white flag. Is that? Yeah, one more warning and your red is immediate. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the whole Alpine situation's all over the place. Black and white is a warning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you see the reason why? Like, yeah, his brother was like fucking. What was it? Funneling money somewhere or something very illegal. I don't know what's going on with all that fucking Alpine, man. It's just Piastri must be sitting there going, "My God, I have made the best decision of my life to leave that car." Good God. Isn't that also like winning the race? No, that's the Finnish flag. There's a black and white checkered flag. There's a different one called a black and white flag during the race. The surrender leg for. Yeah, doing illegal shit with large sums of cash, crazy. Jesus. Right. So who could we get? Galatasaray, Juventus, Paderborn, Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, Benfica, Sporting, or Zenit. We can't get Paderborn. But let's see what you get then. Juventus, Ajax, Galatasaray, Osasuna, Real Madrid, Siena, Paderborn, can't get them. AC Milan, Real Sociedad, PSV. It's coming down to the last three Welsh sides. Benfica. Oh, fuck, it's Benfica. I imagine Haas is the least strong team, correct? Not at the moment, no. They were at one point, but I won't think that they're not the least strong at the moment. Black and white is literally just way with a diagonal separation. There you go. Stewards wave both a white and black flag. But my brain isn't braining. Like I said, I just got into it. I'm watching a lot of stuff and learning, but some things. Oh no, don't worry. It's good. It's good to getting into it. Good to getting into it. I'd say Drive to Survive season 1 is good for getting into it for sure. Season 2 onwards, I guess if you haven't watched anything, it's all right, but it really over dramatizes things, I think, or under dramatizes some things. You know, genuinely, my advice is like probably season 1 at least, maybe even season 2. But the problem is that you're not really up to date with what's going on. Maybe season 1 and then the most recent season might be better. But genuinely, my advice would just watch the races, because then you and like follow a few people online, because you kind of get all the info, like all the drama behind the scenes and stuff. Like the whole Christian Horner might be sacked after Imola, which could be insane, which is wild. Doing okay. How Chloe? Yes, Chloe's doing well. Dog's doing well as well. Ving is shedding like nothing else. My goodness, she is shedding everywhere. Obviously, the heat has suddenly triggered her winter coat fully coming off. I go to pet her and it just comes off in clumps. I don't follow it much because of time zones. Basically, it's like midnight, so I miss stuff. That sucks. That sucks with the timing. Well, to be fair, there's a very good there's some sites called like F1 Race Replay, and it just has replays of the races. Although this year I'd say qualifying is very important. And the good thing is, if you miss the races live, if it gets boring, you can just start skipping through them, you know. But I think it's a sprint weekend this weekend, isn't it, in Imola? I think it's a sprint, so it's a good one to get into. You'll get to see a lot more racing. Two qualifiers, a sprint race, and a normal race, you know. 1 month, 10 days, 20 hours. 3 months, 3 years, 10 months. Wow. I know Lewis went to Ferrari. Yes, he did. And Ferrari are dog shit this year. Sainz hat trick and Shungu hat trick. Okay. Right. Yeah, that was massive. That was a huge news. Lewis going to Ferrari. Like, genuinely, probably one of the biggest things in F1 in terms of like not interactions, but just like I guess not impact, but like actual newsworthy wise. Alonso's still racing. He's racing with Aston Martin at the moment in the green car. He did leave the sport and then he came back again. But he's still at this rate. He might retire again because fucking Aston Martin are the worst team this year. They are terrible. I don't think Alonso's got a point, has he? He's been shocking. You're coming in at a good time, though. What's the other Red Bull team they own? That is... What's it called? Oh, it's called V-Carb Racing Bulls currently. Formerly Toro Rosso. Formerly Alpha Tauri. Alpha Tauri is the one you'll probably see on Drive to Survive. It's called RB. It's not fully Red Bull. Yeah, Racing Bulls, yeah. FC Liefering. But yeah, they're V-Carb RB or Racing Bulls at the moment. Something like that. They've got, what's his name? Lawson and what else have they got? Lawson and Racing Bulls. Hadjar. Go. Oh yeah, it's fucking Colapinto's first time in the Alpine because Duan got rid of. Crazy. Right, team selection. Aberystwyth, they're going to go full strength for this one. Let's quick pick, see what they say. They want. I think I like this better because I like the inside forwards cutting in. Legion have a Delphins maybe 4. Everything. I'd want you to go in there maybe, and maybe you, like that. Or what even happened to Latifi? I heard he's like the Maguire of F1. Latifi, man. Oh, Latifi was terrible. He wasn't as bad as Mazepin though. You know, he was good. God, Latifi. By the way, I know pilots make good money, but damn, they make good money. I have 2 pilot friends, yes, and they make very good money. Yeah, my one of my pilots has just bought a house in London, and he's my age, so you know, kind of crazy. Right, I think that's good overall. I think we're a bit. We're fine actually. Maybe I get. Where is it? Blancard instead of Alfhook. What you two? Have you ever played F1? I have not. No. I never got into it. I think I was around the time it came out the first time. I was doing like really busy in my PhD, and I just never got into it from there. And I just yeah, I haven't committed to it. I feel like if I want to play it, I need to commit time to it, which I just don't have. Right, let's go. Everybody's ready. We are away from home, which is a bit tougher. I had a new client who retired, but is now a freelance pilot. Nothing really right now, but I saw his statements of last year when he was active near 300k euros. Nice for some, isn't it? Nice for some. Gordon, Lee Jambo. Oof. Right. Mehmet Seker, that's one before. Lee Jambo. It got cancelled too, but they revoked the license until SI. That's just skipping a year. F1 manager? They what? I didn't hear about them revoking a license of F1 manager. I'm not up with the news on that, to be honest, so I have no idea. Sasades, someone level 4, Sidibe, Sasades. Cuts it wide. Yeah, they didn't make 2025. Oh, okay. What about Demba Silver in goal? Oh boy, I'm here earning a meager 2k a month. Tizanovic, I'm earning nothing a month at the moment because I've not got my job yet. But hopefully, June I will have my job, like FM, but they just couldn't get more. Oh, okay, wow. Zamora, don't like this from Aberystwyth. Remy, Zarara, Zamora, Remy. Okay, he's put it wide. Former boy, of course. Right, Seker, Lee Jambo, Espinoza. Oh, Silver with a good save. I think Espinoza probably should have done better there. Smack, cleared. Gordon will get there. Seker, one before. Lee Jambo, Espinoza. That's somehow gone wide. I don't know who kicked that wide, but it wasn't great that they kicked that wide. You get on target, lad. Right, wise with a yellow former player as well. Lots of former players in this ABBA team, it seems. Lee Jambo, shot blocks, one before. That was blocked as well. We haven't had many good chances here. David Johnson, of course, former player. Yeah, only 6 shots, 1 on target. Isn't great. Seker, Gordon, Lee Jambo, Espinoza. Shot is blocked and cleared. Gordon. I had to play long, but intercepted, actually. It was a poor ball. Oh, I thought that could have been. Oh, Zasades. Oh, my God. That was close. Oh, that was close to a real mistake there. So my maybe 4 shoots direct. Well, at least it's on target. It's only the second. Ronald Goldman starting in goal for Telstar, by the way. Sorry? Is it his fucking son or something? Sakare. Ball in. Lee Jambo. This has not been a great half from us. Apparently we had 2 clear-cut chances, though. I don't know where that came from. Mario Jorge. Ronald Koeman Jr. Okay, yeah. Some more. Ooh. Oh, you fucking idiot, Tizanovic. They've had nothing. Any other rules you can teach me? About F1? Christ, there's a few. There's a few. That's fucking annoying. 1 shot on target, 1 goal from a penalty. We haven't played well, but they don't deserve to be up 1-0 here. God. Right, well, I have to have a massive go at them at half-time, because goodness me, what a shocker. There's a lot of F1 rules, honestly. Quit watching while you still have money. Well, you could watch and not have to go to anything in F1. You know, I've been watching it. I haven't spent a dime on F1. Oh, fuck off. And we sold... Oh, it's his first goal of forever for them. Brilliant. Brilliant. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Brilliant. What the fuck is this? What a joke. Well done, lads. You bastards. Fuck's sake. Espinoza. Yeah, I was waiting for it. I'm surprised I didn't get it off the first one, honestly. Decided having a shocker today. Let's swap you 2 over, maybe. Let's do this, what they wanted me to do initially. 6.2 from Sasades today. God. Now, I'm good. I wouldn't want to go to a football stadium. That's my main sport, let alone F1. Right. 6.1 from Sasades. Christ. Right. Right, Scott Hall we're going to bring on. We've been a shocking 4 shots on target from 17. We got nothing going for us today, unfortunately. No money, but how do you watch? I watch in a legal way. A perfectly legal way. Right. Right, this is, well, first drop points of the season, first loss of the season, but they've literally had 2 shots, 2 goals, which is frustrating. But we've been shocking. All goes up. Like, we were nowhere near the mark today. That sucks. Especially as that's a makeup game as well. We're still 7 points clear, but especially as Aberystwyth have been shocking this year. You know, they're the worst, they're the 7th place team. I don't know what happened. Very frustrating, though. Okay. Well, we move on. It's only 1 game at the end of the day, but it's very frustrating because I wanted the perfect season. Scott Hall. That was a shocker of a game. I don't know what happened to us, Lee Jam, but it's just not happening, is it? Not happening today. They've made 7 saves as well, you know. Oof. Absolute shit. Sasades, 6.1 as well. Oof. We only conceded 6 before that as well. So it really was a real off game from us. My God. Horsley said that we sold them this year, scored his first ever goal for them. Very disappointing, lads. Very disappointing. Okay. Right. How what? Right. Let us continue on to the next game then. Jean-Marc Limsick, Fang of Mauritius, just got released from Montpellier after 4 seasons. You think, damn, a player from Mauritius playing there, he must be pretty good. Montpellier have been playing the 30th for 8 years. Well, still, you know. Probably why Delphin is complaining. Brilliant. Okay, whatever. Go at Real next. And then we got Port Talbot. I think that's another makeup game there, which is another away game versus a top 6 side, which is not going to go well. Okay. Oh, Christ. I've just seen fucking Andrew Benson tweet. FIA president proposes changes to governing body. The statures. Oh, Christ. It's in his... BBC Sports seen a confidential document containing the proposed revisions, which are set to be voted at next month. Bring forward the deadline for candidates for the December's presidential election. Giving Ben Solai the possibility to buy any candidate for running against and allow more control of the membership of the FIA Senate. Jesus. My goodness me. He's a proper dictator, isn't he? Proper dictator. Alright. Let us continue onwards. Real up next. We can rotate for that one. Maybe. Well, yeah, we do probably have to, actually, because we got Port Talbot in the 2 days afterwards. So, okay. Right. Let's go. Cool. Okay. Penny Bont win. Not what we want. European Championships. Anything interesting in the qualifiers here? Got to 4,444 games managed. Nice. Sweden. Belgium. Spain, Turkey in the same group there. That's tough for them. England, France in the same group. Wow, okay. Okay. Euros are hosted by Portugal next. Okay. Right. Let's go. Cool. I bought myself a treat earlier. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, wow. Creamy Deluxe 10-in-1 ice cream and frozen drink. Wow. That is the life to be able to buy one of those. That'll be very nice. What are you going to make with them? I assume lots of frozen, or what's it called? Smoothies and stuff. Also, Spain, being shameless, are starting to move league fixtures to the African mainland. Sorry? What's going on, Nod? Right. Oh, it's Boxing Day. Not Boxing Day. Christmas Eve. PayPal credit £18 a month for a year. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad. Huerta, a club from the Enclave in Continental Africa, have been promoted to Spain's second tier, having been in the fourth tier only 3 years ago. They are 6 points clear with 2 games to go, but a guaranteed promotion. Oh, shit. Well, I wouldn't say that's being shameless, is it? It's them just getting to the second division. They've already been playing there, surely, haven't they? 1, 2, 3, 4 players join on January 1st as well. We've got, Jesus, we've got so many games here. Right. Want to fit custom ice creams and slushy drinks. Ooh. You probably will be able to make some incredible ones, to be fair with that. Like, anything fucking ninja, you know, is going to be good stuff. That's the joke. Ah, okay. Ah, the jokes are supposed to be funny. Right, let's move on. Okay, go to the shop for ice cream, thanks to Nizzy. You're a bad influence, Nizzy. Right, okay, cool. Right, Real in the league. Let's try and not fuck up again here, lads. Blank cards, a Kickler, Scott Hall. Who else is pissed with me? Edicic Flatulence, John Wynn, Iramia, Van Dale. Right. Edicic is injured. Van Dale. Amy Manana. Where's Iramia actually? No, world's best flatulence. Iramia. He's had 11 games and he's still pissed off at me. Jesus. Let's get rid of the Jambo. Sorrel? Oh, we go Andreeve maybe. We have a few options here, honestly. Let's go Alf Hook actually. Oh, we can't. Let's go Prochaska up there. There you go. Right, that looks pretty good. Right, let's go. Back on the horse. Let's try and get the next win here. Let's see if the B team can show up the first team here. But it's against much weaker opponents. But on we go. The favourites here. Right. Thought that was only penalty straight away, but apparently not. Oh Christ. This is when real score. Pareja, Alf Hook with a good win back. World best flatulence. We just call him WBF. It's a Kickler on the ball. Plays it back to Van Dale to Alf Hook, whose shot is blocked. Jean Attar intercepted. Oh, okay. WBF. Jean. Jesus, some of these names are a bit long now, aren't they? We used to think Smore the Mud V4 was bad. Right, so John Wynn, well, best flatulence. A Kickler should be doing better with a header from there, lad. Come on, get it on target. Smith goes long. Alexander Clark, Peter Pavic, intercepted. Scott Hall tackled. Van Dale gets there though. Alf Hook, so Kickler tackled. Alf Hook. Prochaska, and he gets a goal. He's only had a few starts this year, but it's fifth of the season. Very nice. Right, good stuff. Good start, lads. That's the important thing, getting the goal. Right. Excuse me. Right, oof. Close. Close to them immediately scoring back, actually, there, which is worrying. All in, it's cleared. What's Barry doing? They're drawing with Bala right now. They're at home, so they should win as well. BBF, John Sebastian Blancard, Van Dale, way wide. Iron wide there. We did get Blancard his new contract, by the way. I played him pretty much every game to start the season until he was happy with me. That's basically what I had to do, just give him every single game until he was like, okay, I'm happy, and I gave him a new contract. And he hasn't played as much since then, which is very, very poor of me. But, you know, it's a big squad that needs rotation. And people get, you know, the FM players are just not correct. Right, well done. Good. Hall into Sakiklu. We've got 21 on the season now. Very good from him. Witra. Winning versus Penny Bond. Wow, okay. Scott Hall, lovely ball in. He got a good cross on in. Sakikla with a good finish. Nice. 2-0. We should be chilling here now. Van Dale. Just a Kickler. Scott Hall. And then the other way around. Assist from Sakikla into Scott Hall with his 8th of the season. That's a very tight angle there. Sakikla is a lovely ball through. I thought Hall was going to go to the byline and cross it back, but he just goes to the shot himself and somehow gets under the keeper there. And we're cruising in this one nicely enough. Sakaya, Van Dale. Cleared initially. Ashley Curtis, Blancard, WBF, Van Dale, Jeremia, Alf Hook, Pavic, Clark, Jeremia, Alf Hook, Van Dale, Prochaska, Sakikla, Prochaska, Van Dale, Alf Hook. Oh, okay, cleared. Okay, Van Dale, Prochaska, Sakikla off the line, back in again, and it's very poor. Goes up for a goal kick. But it's been all us. This is one Richard cruised on this one, you'd think. Anyone have equalised versus Goitra there. Still Barry nil, Bala nil, which is surprising. John Wynn, you just need to get your head on it a bit earlier, lad. Okay. Do you think Anfield was right to boo Trent? Honestly, it's I think I probably would, you know? I think the way he's gone about it has been a bit underhanded, you know? I feel I think if he had been leaving for a fee, I think it then no. But for the fact he's ran down his contract with from I guess from what I've heard, but promises of signing his contract to then leave them high and dry for Real Madrid on a free, where basically they don't get anything from him. He gets this big signing on fee and big wages and all stuff. I can see why people would boo, especially as he's a homegrown boy and talked about staying at Liverpool his whole career and all that. Especially when his video was a very Mason Mount-esque hostage video where he basically showed zero emotion and just waffled a bit, you know. It was a bit longer and a bit better than Mount's. Mount's still probably the worst I've ever seen of a leaving video. But I can understand why they booed, yes. And I think I might boo. Because like he has, for being I think if he's a random player, they wouldn't be as upset. But he's from the academy and all that. They paid to watch team. They reserve the right to boo within reason. That is also part, like, they can make their feelings heard. Yeah, I get that. I do think of, obviously, some of the stuff obviously going too far, but I can see why they booed, you know? It's if it wasn't for this exact situation, I think I'd be like, oh, it's a bit harsh, but I understand why they're so hurt, you know? Because you do form that connection with an account. Like, I would boo Mason Mount, and we sold him for 60 million because of the way he handled it, you know, and went to a rival. At least Trent went to Real Madrid, you know. At least he didn't go to a Premier League rival. That's probably the only thing that is in his favour there, you know. I understand, but he should now refuse to play LOL for the plot line. Honestly, if I was manager, like, you know how vindictive I am in this, I wouldn't give him the send off. You know, I'd be like, you fucked us over here. You led us along just to get a fucking payday from Real Madrid. You're not playing, mate. You're not getting your fucking goodbye. You can say goodbye in the training ground or some shit. You know, I'd be so vindictive as a manager, which is probably why I wouldn't work as a manager. You know, because I'd get in trouble. You know, but I'd be like, fuck you, mate. Like, what the fuck? From what I've seen on Twitter, his agent is his brother, which is everyone, and all the Liverpool fans fucking hate him. But yeah, it's because from what I have heard, the whole thing was that he didn't sign his new contract or something. There was talk about him signing a new contract and all this stuff, and he was going to, and he kept leading them on, and then it's like, oh, Real Madrid are interested. Let me just not sign it, you know. I think the way he handled it, and he was very quiet for a long time. I think it's very, you know, comes out to Roman's music dressed as Solo. Be jokes. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Oh god, I watched Raw today. Actually, it was all right. Not too bad. It's an interesting, good main event. Interesting developments. Not a barn burn, I'd say, but all right. Fucking Lyra got a fucking nose broken though. Obviously, it was so bad. Right, Jones, Clark, sorry, Hook. But yeah, I can see why the Pool fans boo him. It is hilarious though that, like, all the stuff that, like, the whole thing around the booing is kind of funny to me. Especially after, like, Carragher saying, like, oh, people can't tell our fans what to do, when literally all he's been fucking doing this season is telling fans how they should feel and stuff like that. Like, he specifically was talking about Chelsea players, like, literally that week, about how, like, they should be leaving and stuff. It's like, well, fuck you, mate. You see, yeah, fuck, that looked bad, man. He smashed his head. Jesus, that was real bad. Right, oof. Yeah, oof. Not great. Right, Pavic. But yeah, it looks like fucking Lyra had her fucking nose broken. It's still good. Like, it was a bit of an anticlimactic finish, but still, I think they had to do it because of her nose. But that was still one of the better matches on the card, I thought. Otherwise, you know, meh pay-per-view. Average. Hello, Starship. Hello, how are you? How's it going, mate? How was your weekend, etc., etc.? Oh, Vasari's taking a knock. We just brought him on. Oh, we'll leave him on. Right, 10 minutes to go. We're 4-0 up here. It's kind of just, we haven't really done much since our opening 3 goals, you know? We kind of, yeah. Oh, no goal there. What? It always annoys me when this pops up and you have to do that to get rid of it. Yeah, we normally... Sadibe, cleared again. The weather here is too hot much. It's like 23 degrees. It was 23, 24 here today. It's been like that all week. It's been lovely. Bit too hot actually, though. To be fair, the dogs. We've been doing very short walks with them, so we have to go walk them after the stream actually. But I think to let them go out when there's actually some coolness. By the way, here Mia with our 5th of the night. Very nice. Barry did it. I'm winning 2-0 there. Penny Bont winning 4-1 as well. So we're only 7 points clear still. We do have a game in hand. We're just going to Port Talbot 3 days from time. Well, I think it's on the 31st or the 1st, one of those days. Right, Jeremy will clear down the line. There's still a highlight here, weirdly. Breeze. Sorry. Oh, we're in. Sadibe, mate. That's a shocker. We've had 9 clear-cut chances. Sorry? 9 today. Christ. Got all. Oh, Housey missed a kick, Lil. You missed the ball. It was right in front of you. Christ. There you go. 5-0 full time. Good win. Good bounce back win. Well done, lads. You're a man of the match. He got 2 goals. Did he get 2 goals? He did. Nice. Yeah, Port Talbot on the 29th. And then Leader on the 1st. So it's not a lot of games very quick succession here. Right. Rest everybody up. Boxing Day game done. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. Anything going? No. I did get offered a load of national team jobs again in the summer, as per usual, you know. But rejected them all, of course. All right, let's get ready for Port Talbot away now. Another tough game. I think this formation isn't great away from home. It's okay, and it has its games, but like as we saw this is Ave, it's like, yeah, sometimes it just misses the mark. But we just got to handle it, you know? Anything going? Nope. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, wow. NFL announced that YouTube will stream the Friday night Week 1 game of the 2025 NFL season in Sao Paulo, Brazil on September 5th to a worldwide audience on YouTube and YouTube TV. First an NFL game to be streamed live and for free on its entirety on YouTube. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I saw the NFL international games were announced. Fucking Steelers Vikings should be a good one in Ireland. Not a bad one. Other ones were like, man. Germany got a poor one. Colts Falcons, you know. Maybe it could be good, maybe. Could be good, but, you know. England kind of got screwed with theirs, you know. Oof. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll be good, but I don't think so. Fucking Dolphins, though, in Madrid is funny. Yeah, to be fair, the fucking Dolphins will be shit again this year. It's so funny. The Dolphins, though. The Dolphins are fucking, like, making bank, you know. Why is the Conference League final after the Europa? That's very weird. I don't know why they do that. They have the F1 stuff all around, you know, and they get to go to Madrid. They got some really good marketing opportunities, but they're just not very good, unfortunately. And the Steelers, I don't know what we're going to be like this year. I honestly, I hope we fucking tank at this point, because, goodness me, what are we doing? We traded Pickens, we got Metcalf, but we still have no second wide receiver, and we don't even have a quarterback at the moment. I hope Betis win. Thank you, Starship. I hope Spurs win. The Europa League. Right. Let's go. 1 win in 17 for Ready Win. Oof. Only 2 for Nobala and Goitra. Only 3 for Real. So there's a real gap between the top and the bottom teams in this one, it seems. Right. We'll go with this one. We'll go with what the thing tells me to do. Let's see if that works. Actually, no, I'm going to change that. You. I don't want Daniel fucking Jenkins. Like, why are they like? This is ridiculous. Why are they so bad? Like, they're giving me fucking Van Dale. They're giving me bloody what's it called? It's 4 centre backs on the bench. I'm not fucking Arteta, mate. Right, let's go find some youngsters to put on the bench. You and you. Right, there we go. Cool. Let's go. On to the CF Confederations Cup African Europa League, and I'm playing a little River Black. Oh God, who are they? Where are they from? David Hidalgo up front. If we lose to fucking David Hidalgo up front, I'll be raging. Petite Rivière de Neuer. Wow. Right, mark up. They got fucking Jose Gamboa. This Port Talbot team is Jesus. Mauritius. Oh wow. Fair enough. Come on, lads. Big game. We lost our last big away game, so let's try and make up for it today. Big performance needed from the boys. A better performance from the strikers, especially Yusa Sardes. And to be fair, Sadibe. Right, they got no centre back at the moment, so please, lads, fucking take advantage. There you go, right there, right in that advantage there. For Espinoza, Lee Jambo, Potstra, ball in, cleared, Lloyd, Jose Gamboa, Fairgrieve, don't you dare, it's fancy. Ooh, that was a bit scary, wasn't it? Jesus, what a shocking ball. Klotstra, Espinoza, Delphin. Tackled, Lee Jambo, Sasades, Sadibe hits the post. Oh, it's just cleared off the line. Oh, it's a good chance. Good chance. Klotstra, Espinoza, Lee Jambo. Wide. Winning this many in a row, the board should build whatever size stadium you want and name it after you. Well, most of the time they do name it after me. But unfortunately, they don't build whatever size I want. Hilariously, they still won't even let me pick my the team the affiliate club I want. You know, they just give me options, which is crazy. Don't know Tisma. Thank God for smiling before. I thought he was going to give away a penalty there. White ball in. Tizanovic. Sasades tries to get there, but can we get a 2-on-2 maybe? Oh no. Okay. Klotstra. Delphin gonna take a shot. Then with a save again. We've done better shooting on target at least. We've had 6 on target already in this game. We had 7 in the entire game versus ABBA. Klotstra loses the ball though. Ooh, this is not looking good. Can we close down the player that has the ball maybe? Okay, so Sardes has the ball. Fuck. Jesus, what is going on with us? John Wynn, Espinoza. Go on, lad. Jesus, what are we doing? Was I on counter for a while? You can build a stadium in space on FM. I don't know what's going on with the boys at the moment, but we are shocking right now. I don't know if it's just the away tactic isn't great. I do want to. I think I'm going to change you two at least. If you set the altitude correctly. Oh, yeah, you can. I saw fucking selecting yellow cards. Well done, John Wynn. Needed that. His video. Yeah, someone watched the second yellow card video. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. I watched that one. Klotstra ball in. Sadibe move position to play there. Lovely header onwards. And John Wynn header into the back of the net. But they've got to highlight immediately. We've intercepted. Okay, Espinoza. Okay, Klotstra. Back to Svancy. The Klotstra. What are we celebrating? Sasades. Oh, that's a poor mistake from Port Talbot, and we will take advantage. Thank you very much. 8 shots on target today. 2 goals. Pennybont winning as well. Barry drawing with Lido currently. Why? What? Why are we happy? We scored. Hidalgo, Roberts, Gamboa. They're getting a lot more highlights than I. Oh, Svancy. Christ alive, lad. What are you? Okay. Lads, for fuck's sake, lads. Fancy, mate. Firstly, what the fuck are you doing? Secondly, what the fuck are we doing defensively? Just standard, maybe. Oh, we scored 3-1. What is going on with this game? Lee Jammer gets his 4th of the season. Sure. We're back up 2 goals in this one. Zanovic heads down. Sidibe heads down again. Lee Jambo. Good touch and finish, though, from him. That's 3-1. Okay, can we get a bit more control of this game without going on control, maybe? Lee Jambo, Espinoza, play it through. Sidibe. Oh, he should finish there. He should finish. At least get it on target. Ice cream for ice cream. What ice cream did you get? That God. The hypothetical semi-finals now FC Den Bosch versus Telstar. Would love one of these in the Eredivisie. Good tackle, Sidibe. Cesades. The world best fatulence. Was a dire choice. Oh no. Cesades. Sidibe. Penalty. What? He was pulled back. How has he not been given a penalty there? My local's crap. Just call it the Division of Honor, to be honest. Right. 3-1 up. I'm kind of pleased, but also kind of not pleased. Right. Have they switched anything up? They got 4-4-2, didn't they? Yes, they did. Okay. Magnum Classic. Can't go wrong with a Magnum. To be fair. ×3. That's the second big game in a row we've given away better. This time Sidibe. I don't know what he's doing. God damn it. Otsuki. Yeah, there you go. 3-2. For God's sake, lads. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. I don't know what's happening with our defence at the moment. But good God, it's not great. Botstra's dead. Good God, he's dead on the pitch. Botstra. He's on a yellow and dead, but... Oh my God, that was blocked by a random player. Oh, East Fife are winning. Are they in the playoffs? I don't even know. Tasada's having another poor game here. Havenar coming on up top. No, he's coming with the left mid. Interesting. Hey, oh, fair enough. For the Premiership. The Scottish Prem. Delphin, Sidibe. Oh, that's hit is that the inside of the post that's hit? Come on, man. That's a great ball. No one was there. Cesades. Oh, come on. This is a joke. Right. David Delphin's looking very tired. Botsra's looking very tired. Right, a couple of subs. White gets yellow carded there. Espinoza tackled. Cesades. Lee Jambo. Cesades. He's had a shocker yet again. Come on, Cesades, mate. What is going on with you today? So Kickler, come on for him. Absolute shocker yet again from Cesades. Not great for your Ballon d'Or campaign, mate, these past couple of games. It's a Kickler, mate. At least it was a good start, but... Right, 10 minutes to go. Still 3-2 up, but anything could happen. We have been in very much more control, though, since their goal. And there you go. Sidibe, well done, lad. Oh, okay. Calm down now. Oh, Barry. Drawing still, 0-0. Barry Davies hat-trick for Penny Bont means they're... Okay, Sidibe, well done, lad. So Kickler free kick over the bar. Right, 3 minutes added minutes, and we're good to go. Nice, lads. Good win, especially if some bullshit going on. Lee Jambo, good, nice. We conceded 4 goals from our last 7 shots against the big sides away from home, which is kind of ridiculous. Right, and then we've got Lido next. At least we're at home for the next game against Lido. That should make things a bit better. However, Lido sometimes are our kryptonite. So, D-Bay, the man of the match. 2 assists and a goal. Very nice from him. Rest everybody else up. Oh, yes. We might actually be able to sign some players. I don't know if there's going to be any good players. As Goitra sacked their manager early. Any good players with 6 months remaining left on their contract that I can sign? Oh, there's a Russian centre mid who's 24. I'm 34.5k a week, which is probably not great for me. Colin Kozea, 24. Lee Young Wook. Yeah, I'll just try and sign you. 47k. Oof. You're getting caps. You know what? I might sign you. Might try and sign you at least. You're on 10k at the moment. Put you down to 30k. And then add this, add this. 35k? $40. 42.5? 42? 44? 42.5? There we go. So you get a work permit. It's 444 East 55. Jesus. Sergio Vargas as well from Feyenoord. 21 years. Wow. Fortunately, I feel like he's going to get work permitted, but maybe he won't. He's getting caps for Bolivia, you know. Cotilin? And Ryback? Ryback? Okay, sure. 85k a week? Are you joking? No? Milan Radic at Kukuriki. Wow, okay. An actual player from Kukuriki. Gerametti scored 4, but East 5 seems so far. Old joke. Oh, I thought it was also only a Twitter thing. 180. Wow, Jesus, man. Fair play, fair play. Okay. Anything going? No. Let's look at value, maybe. Overlay of. No. Yeah, that seems to be it in terms of actually good 6-month players, unfortunately. There's a couple there that we might be able to sign. Who knows? Sadly playing an Ivorian club in the next round. Why is that sadly? Is it your way done? Ivory Coast or something? Or does that mean they're going to beat you? You mean? Because they're good. Right. Ivory Coast versus Djibouti. I don't think is that, was there? Why, I don't understand. Did I miss something? Did you do the tour of South Town and Principe? I think we did in the end, yeah. Somewhere. It was one of these friendly somewhere in here. Right. See, unfortunately won't get his new contract. Okay. Yeah, 4-1 ambush with David Johnson. Africans have multi-million transfers. I have main players. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, yeah. Excuse me. Right. And Dreve wants to discuss personal. To be fair, we're going to be loaning a few players out this season. Pounds or pence. Euros. Oh. A cent. So my ISP Virgin changed my IP address after having the same address for like 10 years. Has me in Bradford instead of London. Has cut my... Wow, Jesus. That would be some very annoyed phone calls to Virgin. Jesus. Why did they do that? Very weird. Get the British scum out of here. Right. see. Anything going? No. Right, we see who's going to win the Ballon d'Or, though. Will it be Klotstra for the third time? I don't think he will, though. He might do, though. He's got a very high average rating. No clue why they changed it. It could take 8 weeks for it to know my true location. Jeez, I'd be calling up and demanding like either money off or some sort of form of compensation, because if you're going to take 8 weeks, you're paying for a certain speed and you're not getting it because they're not putting you in the right location. You know, the worst could be in Bradford, like the British. Right, Pedicic back from full. Okay. Oh, we've seen it. Oh, we've seen it. Where's Jambo when you need him? Lee Jambo has won the Ballon d'Or. There he goes. I did say English player, you know, English player. Ballon d'Or given to Lee Jambo, followed by Ruben Sasadas and Sid eBay, 20 years old, gets third place. Come on, England. World Team of the Year, Fancy in goal, Lee Jambo, swung before to Sid eBay and Sasadas, and then we get Gordon and John went on the bench. You should call your ISP and phone provider every year. They just give you discounts when you say either offer me something or I'll leave for someone else's promotion. Yeah. And Sidibe gets Golden Boy again. Is that second in a row, I think, for Sidibe? Let's have a look. It is 2 in a row. Nice. Nice. Our first since Lee Jambo in 2059. Sidibe becomes French Player of the Year. Wow. Very cool. 20 years old and claiming French Player of the Year. You've had a fantastic year. 34 goals, 17 assists. Harry Davey, of course, Welsh Footballer of the Year. He's gone, I think, 5 in a row now. 5 in a row now, yeah. Last one that we had was Jason Horn. God, Jason Horn was... Oh, you were someone else. You would nickname something else. I've forgotten, though. And then before that, literally no one else. That's it, right? Let's go scout. Virgin cunts. I got a package that didn't work, so I dropped it just the broadband and made it more expensive TV. Oh. Transfers, youth intake. I nearly clicked leading transfers there. I was very close to my finger slipping. That would have sucked. Because we haven't saved yet. Right. First division opens. We signed 4. So Muzafer Göksu joins, who is a Turkish defensive midfielder, who we signed from Galatasaray, 1.2 million. He'll be going to Serbia at some point. Dursun Ayaz, who is... Oh, excuse me, the first one I held in. 18-year-old winger we signed from Karabuk Sport for 2.2 million. He'll be going to Serbia. Go. Then we've got Mykola Tereshchenko, who's Ukrainian centre mid, who's got a work permit, interestingly. So we'll have to see how he does. Box midfielder. 19s. Damn, looked like you were choking. And then Gökhan Seluk, who is another Turkish winger from Llangefni. He's on 1.8 million. He'll also be going to Serbia. Right. Yeah. Got an interesting email the other day. Okay. Right. And leader want WBF. I got African nations. What was on it for transfer listed, wasn't I as well? We might actually have good transfer listed players this time round. Unfortunately, probably not. No one of any real ability here really, is there? They're pretty good. You're 25. Do we see Lampard winning tonight? Probably not, I'd say. Sunderland probably have this. 908.87 ping. Oh. Unfortunately, but Lampard did a pretty decent job, I feel. Said Google want... Oh, apologies. Said Google want verification to my TalkTalk email saying it's trying to link to insert my name here at gmail.com. Oh, and I assume you don't have that. Right, quick pick. Okay, they've kept everything the same. Swap those over. Do this, do that. Yeah, that works. They want Jordan Elliott in goal. Interesting. Wow, they're saying he's better now. Okay, interesting. Sorry, my name jobs at gmail.com. Okay, and I assume you don't have that email. Is this me choking? Ayaz, who is... excuse me. Not holding too much hope, just happy to have reached the playoffs. Yeah, to be fair, from I guess where you were, you know? That middle sound. Wow. That was me holding in the sneeze, you know. I try not to hold in the sneeze. They're so forceful. They normally end up doing more damage. Right. Travis Bentley signs. Signs, unfortunately, is still very good, even though he sold him for 50 million. I can see why they spent 50 million on him. He has been smashing it for them. 35 last year, already 21 in 21 this year. Yeah, he's been very good for them. So while he wasn't playing great for us, he's still a good striker in there somewhere. That's low. That speed is usually about 1.2 gigabits. Right, Sasades tries to get to Sadiba. I thought we'd change them back over. Signs. John Wynn, good tackle. Delphin. Oh my god, who's playing at right back? Spakis. Why is Spakis playing at right back? Fuck. Okay, sure. Ugh, we have no fucking long throwers until I bring on Sakar at some point, which is frustrating, because that is a big part of the tactics. Sadiba into Sasada. What will I have to make do? Sasada is driving forward. Can he have a better game than he has been? He's not. He's probably a bit pissed he dropped that Ballon d'Or. Ooh, Villasanti's absolutely done. WBF. John Wynn clears. Delphin. Villasanti. Steve Bentley heads over. Spakis. Delphin cleared initially. Delphin. Sadiba. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, just a bit to the left, bud, and that was gone in. Spakis. Espinoza. Lee Jambo. Smile movie 4. Sadiba. Shot blocked again. 0 shots on target from 6. Not a great start. Sadiba. Delphin. Sasades. How has that been blocked? Are you joking? Who was on the line there? Oh my days. It's one of the 4 fouls. I got this. You guys, I'm loving my internet speeds now. It's so nice. It's so nice to have good speeds. Oh. Right. Yankovic. Bakis. Sadiba. Lee Jamba, who is at the bar. Come on, lads, please. Spakis. Espinoza. Delphin shot blocked. Wins it back. 1-4. Spakis. Oof. Come on, lads. Spakis. Sadiba. 2-3 shot. Apparently that's a shot on target. I don't know how that was a shot on target. Jambo. New Ballon d'Or winner. Goes wide. This is Sasades. Come on, we need you to step up, Sasades. You've been very quiet this stream. Spakis, Lee Jambo, Delphin. That's offside. It's not, and he missed. Come on, Sadiba. Oh. That's a lovely ball. How? Oh my god, what's Sasades? Why didn't you just kick into the net? How has he been allowed to save that? He was literally just looking at the goal. Oh my god. What is this? What? Oh my god. Thank you, Sadiba. A bit of a fuck up the back there, but good god. How difficult was that to get a goal there? My goodness. Jesus. Lee Jammer to Sasades. I think he's tackled here, yeah. Old Striker's having a right, mate. He really is. I don't know what's gone into him. What has gotten into him? But my goodness. So Dibe's thankfully picking up the slack, it seems, although he's missing his fair few chances as well. Delphin free kick. Oh, saved. Lee Jam on the rebound. Espinoza. Lee Jambo. Espinoza. Delphin. No, no one can fucking shoot. Because I know Signs can score anytime he wants, pretty much. So I need some more goals, lads. I need a bit of a cushion here. Espinoza. Sardes. It's all since I talked about him breaking 200 goals for us, and suddenly he's gone to shit, you know? 200 league goals, sorry. Lee Jambo. Sidibe and offside. Okay. Sardes. Driving forward. It's a lovely run. At least it's on target, but... we get about one spam email every few days or so. Oh, I think I've probably got a good few, but that Gmail has the spam folder, you know, so kind of just goes in there. Addressed all end in .top. Oh, fair enough. Delphin, Steve Bentley. Ooh. There's a highlight for Lido. No, well done, Delphin. Lee Jambo. Cesades, go on. He's going to, yeah, get tackled there. He's just trying to do too much, I think, at the moment. Trying to do too much. WBF. Oh, there it is. That's the Cesades I know. Come on, lad. Thankfully, he gets his goal. Let's see if he can push on from there. It's a good goal as well. Good header. Right, breaker for half-time. Yeah, it's a good header. Nice. Llangefni can't get there. That's 2-0 at the half. Very nice, lads. I'm very happy with this, lads. We'll keep things as is. We don't need to bring on Sakir just yet, I don't think. Creative, though. Yeah, we're going 10 points clear with this win if we can hold on to this win, which would be good. Right, Spakis. All cleared. What? WBF. Into Sidibe. Turns both his men and... oh, just tackled. Llangefni. Okay. Also, Sardes is a bit injured now. Dimitrovic. Before it intercepts Lee Jabo. So Sardes. They bring on Schapendonk for Signs. So we kept him quiet today, which was nice. How old is Schapendonk now? It's only like 35. 33. Okay. Only 33 goals for Netherlands in 90 appearances. I thought it was way more than that. Spakis to Swansea 4. Lee Jambo. Back to Spakis. To Espinoza. Okay. A bit of a waste of a highlight there. WBF. Jesus, WBF. What was that, lad? Oh no, don't start this. Okay, it's 1v4. Can you get there? Can't. Samudio. Hernandez. Fern. Samudio. Dimitrovic. What is this highlight? Lind. We win it? Well done. Don't you. Jesus. Although I got one email in my inbox saying, aha, we've been watching your webcam, blah, blah, blah. We'll link your activities to your friends and work colleagues and family. Just send us money. Refer me Bitcoin and well, stop it. Looked like the emails were down by a 4-year-old and scanned onto a document via printer paper. Right, on comes Sakikla. We'll bring on Sakir as well. Oh, Spakis has been having a good game, actually. Maybe we'll swap for WBF. And then bring him over there. Right, double sub from us. Let's see how we do now. Oh, this is when we concede immediately. Villasanti. Good tackle, John Wynn. Sidibe. Up to Sakikla. He's gone to the right. He's tackled Benali. Barros. Goes to Schapendonk. Well done, John Wynn. Delphin. Up to Sidibe. Tackled. Lee Jambo's there, though. Sakikla. Lee Jambo. Delphin with a foul. That didn't go into spam. I just deleted it on my merry way. Steve Bentley. Delphin. Sidibe. Sakikla. Nearly a tackle into an assist again for us. No reason, is he? What happened here? What the ball? People just stopped playing the football for a second there. Did you see that? I didn't even know what went on. Bacchus. Only 10 shots on target from 27. It's not great though, lads. Elliot. Sakir. Down the line. Lovely ball. Espinoza. Just a kickler. Oh, lovely goal. Two of the subs linking up, kind of, with Espinoza as the middleman, I guess. But great ball down the line. Espinoza takes that well. Plays a bit of a weird cross. It's a very good touch, though. Gets a third goal for us. Nice. Starting off the new year well, lads, which is good. And we're getting all the luck in this game. Samudio, own goal after it's been kicked off of other people and into himself. Sakir, look at this. Lee Jambo lays it to Delphin. I thought it was unlucky there as it hits the post, but then cleared off the line into their own player. Nice. What do I want to do here in terms of substitutes? Who do I have? I got Frey. I can bring on Frey. Throw someone in the mud before he's quite rather tired. Let's go. Good stuff. Bacchus, Frey, Delphin, Sadibe, and Llangefni saves again out for another corner. Sadibe. Hey, and he gets his second of the night. And we are 5-0 up versus Lido here. This is a proper way to start the new calendar year. Lovely. Into 2363 now. We are cruising. It's kind of crazy. We've only got 37 years left of the century, which is kind of wild. We will be our new club by then, but still, you know, it does feel... I think 2370 will hit quite big. We're like, oh, wow. We're like... Because 2360, you still feel like you're in the middle of the century. But then you're at 2370, it's suddenly like, oh, wow, okay, we've only got 30 years left, you know? So it'll be very interesting. As Sadibe wants his hat-trick. We dominate. AV average rating as per... Oh, jeez. 8.32, 8.21. Yeah, pretty much. Nearly the whole 11 there. Elliot with a save. Elliot starting to become our first team keeper as well, which is interesting. We signed him at like 16, and he's 10 years later because of how good Svansi's been. Any other period of time, Elliot would be our starting goalkeeper for like the past 10 years. But because we've had fucking Svansi, he hasn't had a look in, which is hilarious. Top four, two centre backs. Ah. Right, rest everybody up. Right. Rao wants first team football. Yeah, sorry, lad. I want to get to the second, and then I'm going to loan some players out. I've got Ridimo in at home next, which is going to be a full rotation for. Oh, apologies for the stretch. Why do I apologise for stretching? I don't know. Sorry for the yawning, but... Okay. Okay, 50 messages. Oh yes, this is America. Oh, there was a couple. Canada did qualify this year, so unfortunately, they didn't do well. But maybe you get like a. Did Serbia qualify? Maybe you get like a Serbian. I'll get Croatian, unfortunately. Wilson. Okay, window opens. Let's go squad. Let's see who has not played enough to deserve staying here. Fortunately, we've got quite a few here. Right, let's just do this up until like here. And then take out the players that we know we need to keep. Off hook. Chatska, Delic, Eric. Need to keep you. Retrieve. You and you. We're going to keep around. Cesar Rios. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think most of these guys, apart from you and you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll offer to clubs for loan. Right. What's the most heinous prank you know someone did, but you weren't involved directly? I have no idea. Diego Costa, manager of Tottenham. Christ alive. That is the weird timeline. Matt Doherty, Blackpool. Just Diego Costa being Spurs manager is the most cursed thing ever. I have no idea in terms of prank. I didn't. My friends weren't really like big into pranks. You know, we didn't do pranks. You know, like genuinely, like the biggest pranks we do is like I think I've seen is like they take the fucking salt, like screw the top of the salt off the top of the thing, so when you go to pour it out, it all flies out. You know, that's about it. My friends aren't very like bad in that sense. Also want a trophy as well. Jesus, truly the worst timeline. It says our Rios. Nobody. Capital offers. Chatska. You go to Man City or Barca. Okay, Jovanovic. You go to Haverford West. Alfuk. You go to Lille. Brendan, I knew a guy called John Johnson because I was trying to tell a salty fair that they were all like each other. Oh, okay. Don't get the context for that, but sure. Right. Win, attacking movement. Someone got a hold of someone's details, signed them up for a gay dating website, chatted a few times with his profile that wasn't him. Got the person to go to the person they were. Oh Jesus, that's awful! Fucking hell, that is crazy. Got a guy to drink all 4 pints and 2 Hagas in the pub. His mate's got a last orders when he went for a piss. Jeez. Dallas is not in. No offers for 6 players. Interesting. Right. That's really fucked up. Okay. On we continue. You're off on loan. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I pretended I was a Norwich fan for one time for some reason. What in like a chat or something? Starkey getting bids from Fulham, Barnsley. To be fair, have they been playing Starkey at all? No, they bought him from Fulham just to sort of new to him. That's a real shame. He'll probably make his way back to the Welsh League somewhere. Right. Apparently, the Barry manager could be getting sacked. Ooh. It was because they kept on switching teams when their team started doing shit. Ivanovic. Okay. Right. Ready Mill in at home today, which was a full rotation. Right, Elliot, who is pissed off at me still, is the question as well. We have John Wynn, Iramia and Van Dale. Iramia and Van Dale. Where are you? Van Dale. Homage we should probably put in. Iramia. Where are you, lad? On the bench. There you are. Who else are we looking for? Care. Anything guy? We need another centre mid. Sorrel and Kellers at the moment. Sure, we could put Delic up top actually instead of Sakikla. And then we're looking for Hummels on the bench could be an interesting one. We go Scott Hall at right wing. We go Pedicic at left wing. Or another one was they put dog feces in his mate's grandparents' crisp compartment and burned it shut again with a lighter. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? My friend used to tell women he was gay when he didn't fancy them and they came on to him in town. What the fuck? They were at the house a week later, forgot about it, and his granddad shouted to his wife saying someone's put dog shit in the crisp. Jesus, man. What? Those terrible people, man. Like, fucking hell. Like, what kind of, what, who are doing, why do people do this? Jesus. Right, I think that's what we want in terms of team. Patrick left back sat in it. Partick left back sat in English exam last week. Someone's been reading Fessel. Right. Go. Best account on Twitter. Best Twitter page ever. Right. They're going with the Kuwaiti formation. Oh god, I wasn't prepared for this. Let's see if Delic can improve his goal scoring record from 11 in 3 to something better. Even better than 11 in 3. If it's not 14 in 4, mate, we're not happy. Sakir, Sorrel. Ooh, poor Sorrel, mate, that's poor. Figueroa. Sakir will clear. Cassoni. To Delic. Delic into Scott Hall. Into the box. Second go bite the cherry. 1-0. Very nice. What's that? 4-2 extra time. Oh, that sucks, man. 90 plus 8. That hurts. That really hurts. 88 plus 98 plus 8. And then 120 plus 2. That, and especially after you scored 2 with 10 men, that is awful, man. That sucks. I'm sorry. That's awful. The one where a uni guy shat in the polystyrene takeaway can and microwaved it. Jesus, man. What is wrong with people, man? You know, genuinely. What a name. Where's this? Bailey Couchman. Nice. Scott Hall. Oh, trying to play it in. WBF. Van Dale. Scott Hall. Delic. WBF. Is it his first goal of the season? It is. The commentary was a bit over the top with it, going, "Oh, what a goal!" I'm like, it was okay, you know. Right. Well, Aber have pulled themselves back into the contention of not being bottom 7, actually. Sakir, Sorrel takes a shot. It's just about knocked wide. Hits the bar, and Jimenez will clear. Well, the ones I play where someone's shot in the, even after 20 years, I can still remember that. Jesus, like, why would someone do that, you know? What is wrong with people? Sakir. Cassoni. Sakir. Van Dale. Okay. My old college teacher said when she was a student, a male student fired and had a light in near his arse. Absolute moron. So it tips over. Oh, God. Here we go. It's got all cleared. What is this one? Okay. Watching playing for manager. Best 18 months of my life, honestly. Come back to the I don't know. It's all completely fallen apart, Nizzy, honestly. Jesus. A couple of my favourite FM related ones. You just have them saved. How have we not scored there? My goodness. Dark Horse started. Right. WBF, Scott Hall, Van Dale, Gallez, Scott Hall, offside. We've been all over Radio Win, but we should have way more goals. Gallez, Van Dale, Salic with another save. 7 now for him. Port Talbot responded versus they were 1-0 down. Cassoni? Oh, that was poor from Cassoni. He should be pulling that ball back, not shooting himself. Cassoni heads on, and it's cleared again. How many corners we had? 10. Whenever I'm using the toilet, I go onto Festival and search for a random word and read them and save the best ones. Fair enough. Scott Hall tackled. WBF. Scott Hall cleared. Jimenez. Yeah, really win. All the bottom sides are poor this year. Very poor, it seems. Like, goodness me. Even Real have only won 3 games, and they're in 8th. There seems to be a real divide this year in ability. I don't know if it's just like an off year for the bottom teams, or whether it's like just a bit of a division of quality at the moment. Like all the small teams have lost their best players to the big teams. And Dale, my goodness, he's been having a lot of shots, hasn't he? 15 on top. Jesus, we had 12 shots saved in this game so far. We're only 2-0 up. It feels like we should be so much more up. Sony on the left. Okay. I thought he was just fouled there. It feels like the game, they just foul the player sometimes. Hello, John. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you? How are you, mate? Very pleased with us. Keep it up. Stay in the Kuwaiti formation. Okay. Scott Hall down the right. Tries to play it in, but it's cleared. Reyes. Jeremiah. Kelles. Sorrell. Scott Hall. Into Sakar. Van Dale, Cassoni. Oh, he's at the bar. Last one. What's this one? That's quite funny. I know someone who went to university, tasted it, and saw a free student buffet and helped themselves. Old people dressed in black said, "You youngsters dressed all bright and positive are great for the world. Bless you." It was someone's wake. Oh Christ, not great. The page search football manager in their tweets. Done that many times. Sorrell. Right, we need to make some changes because obviously we're not finishing very well here today. Pedicic. Van Dale for Frey. Got him and Calais over. I used to love playing football management game called Championship Manager. Sometimes I was a bad player and Southern football. It's nothing, just to fuck their career. Right. Jesus. It really just shows how many just weirdos there are out there. You know? Like, goodness me. But one in another Discord and got accused of writing it. I don't know what that says about you, Dan, but Chambo. They're all made up. I know some of them aren't made up. Some of them are made up. But I can guarantee a lot of them aren't made up because people are fucking weird, man. Scott Hall. It was a conspiracy one. WBF. Pedicic. Delic. Hey, Delic gets his goal. That's 3-0. I am going to make a sub with that. I'm going to bring on Hummels on for you. Get him some game time. The back, our 17-year-old centre-back. Pedicic with a good cross, actually. Delic, been a bit quiet today. Might not help his record out, you know. But we'll see. We've got 10 minutes left, you know. You can get another. Sakar. Oh, Scott Hall kind of intercepted that in a weird way. Sakar. Delic. Oh, that doesn't count, does it? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Could have been his second there, but 4-0 now. Goal. He hits the, I think the bar. Saved onto the, oh my goodness. A lot of them are, but some of them are major session fesses. It's a row. Especially at the start, a lot of them are real, you know. Of course, as time's gone on, people make shit up to try and get on the page, you know. But, right, good tackle there, lad, actually. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? I think I paused my music. There you go. Calais. A bit of a dominating match versus really win here. But still not great in terms of finishing from us. You know, their keeper has made 18 saves, to be fair. Oh my god, they're going to score. Collins, he's in. Oh, Elliot, big save. We keep the clean sheet. Right. That was a good win, though. Well, actually, probably should have been a much better, bigger win. Just me moaning about Hearts. Okay, cleared. Sorrell. Delic. You're not even sure if your Twitter had, to be fair, I probably don't know. Mine's just more in 7, actually. A good win, boys. Well done. Delic actually man of the match with 2 assists. So even though he didn't get the goals, he got the assists. Conspiracy from time to time. Right. rest everybody up. Yeah, Scott Hall's having a fantastic season. 9 goals, 12 assists, and 12 starts. Very nice. All right, who we got next? Tell me. He just went. Annoyed a few in the Discord after Spain win the Euro saying beating Spain ain't for everyone with a screenshot of Scotland 2, Spain 0. Right. I don't know. Okay, it's another easy game. I was once disappointed by a port. Okay, these are just. Are you just thingamajigging? I once was disappointed by a port of an older game to Xbox One that bought original on PS2. And just about half a week later, they announced the full one remake of the said PS2 game for new consoles. Livingston 1-0. Can't tell if that's your affairs. I was gonna say exactly. Anything going on here? What? LA is for 3 million? No. Chatska, 13 million? No. WBF happy to stay. That's good. I got a full week of continuing. That's me, though. I still have the game. Yeah, Minecraft movie is available to watch digitally. Hey! Me and Chloe watched the Minecraft movie, actually, recently. Completely legally. Genuinely, though, the movie, it is one of those... I'm not going to try to do any spoilers, but, like, it is... the chicken jockey. I suppose I don't even own the console to play the fucker. It is like the background stuff, like all of the background and like the ideas, everything crafted around that movie shows that someone on that movie team, like, obviously knows Minecraft and is a huge fan and like incorporated, like, it was genuinely really nostalgic, like seeing the stuff in game, like go onto the big screen. I'm like, wow, this actually like looks amazing, and it like the ideas and all that, and then the script and the acting just completely just turns it into this fucking insane asylum movie. You know, it's like it could be genuinely an incredible movie if it had a different storyline. Like it's a funny movie in a way because it's just so bonkers. But like it could be so much different because you can tell the heart is there from someone. Someone on that team had the heart of like what Minecraft is. You're not getting Sadive Pennybone, I'll tell you that right now. But they just for some reason decided to just give it the most insane script. And Jack Black, but I guess that's just a kids movie. It was the last thing on 4chan before it was killed briefly. Chicken Jockey or the movie. But yeah, it was like I'd listen to the music and like they had the music and they like it was all the elements were there. Chicken Jockey, yeah, okay. All the elements were there, but it just the script and the performances are just like what the fuck, man. You know? Yeah. It's very odd. Very odd. Did laugh a lot though, because it was just so you laugh because it's so insane. You're like, what is even happening, you know? Chat's got off to City on loan. Okay. What's this, Jambo? Jacob Roberts, centre back, 16. Decent. Looks like a pretty decent youth intake. You're flying along. You go to Racing. As we continue onwards. How has the football started? Yes, it has. Half an hour in. Okay. Yeah, you can go on loan. Monthly fee of 200k too. Yeah, of course you can. Oh, look, lad, I want you to go on loan, but no one wants you. So Kittler wants to try first team football. Yeah, okay, mate. I'm trying to give you first team football, fella. Well, I'm trying to get you a work permit, but it's not working right now. Okay. movement. Good stuff. Signed his first professional contract, 2-year deal with 3 optional extension. Obviously, that he's starting on debut. How many sides do you need it for it to be? How many sides do you need for it to be a circle, hectagon, chiliagon? Well, circle is technically like fucking infinite, you know, but I don't know the math actual rule for it. Hectagon, hectagon, hectagon. Hect 10? Yeah, maybe 10. Chiliagon is something like fucking like 17 or some bullshit, you know, some weird one. There's all the different weird ones, you know. After fucking nonagon, I don't really know. No, if 10's like decagon or something. 100 and 1,000. Hectagon. Ah, hectare. Yeah. Should have known hectare for 100. Okay. Chiliagon 1,000. Alright. Sam Keller's bid. Nope. John Wynn's happy to stay now, which is good. Sorrel happy to stay. That was quick. Contract is 65. Try and give him a new contract. Apparently he's not happy. To be fair, they do that sometimes. They say they're happy, but they're not actually happy. It's very weird. Okay. Right. You think of an interest here? Dosec offer accepted. Interesting. Anyone new on the transfer list? No, not what we can see at least. We could scout though. Have a little scout of the top rated players. See if any of them want to come to us. We should probably do that actually every once in a while. We could sign Rezul Turkman back actually. Maybe I'll do that. He is unhappy at Bordeaux. Sign him back. He probably won't get a work permit, so he can just sit around for the rest of the year, you know. But then he'll be a British citizen, and then I can maybe make some more money off of him. We'll see. Right, I'm supposed to scouting like down from here downwards. Let's go 212. There you go, 267. Nice. Van Dale, nope. Yana unable. Right. Video 24. Ousmane Sidibe. Who would be cheap? Interesting. But the thing is, you're already 24. Malian, so you probably wouldn't get your work permit. Rezul Turkman. Oh, I wonder how much there. He's on 35k a week. We can buy him back for 5 right now. So let's have a look how much he'll cost us. This guy also says to be cheap, but nothing really there. Cenk Nancini. How much do you want? No, okay. Roger Lend. Oh, you're pretty good. 21 years old. Okay. And they don't want that much from it, seems. 5 mil? They want 14 million. Take it or leave it. I'd cancel offer. I want to make a new offer. There are 5 and 5. He's already unhappy at them, so. I wonder how much he wants, though. Benjamin Fuchs. He's very good, but unfortunately, I feel like he will not be sold. Yeah, 42 million. One side is a circle. It was all the definitions of like weird, like language average. Stefan Fish, I could sign you. 19-year-old striker. How you doing? Complete role model. He's having a good season at Paderborn. 5 and 5. You take that. 18. Oof. I'll just keep that as the bid in there. Let's go in Oglu. Ibrahimovic. Ospinar. Fenerbahce. Complete forward. Good striker potentially. 32 million though. Carlos Montenegro. Okay. Let's continue. More scouting to do. A bit of January signings going on, you know, which is nice. Turkman offering 87, 53k you want. Fucking hell, mate. I'm sorry, mate. You're not worth 53k. You really didn't do much when you were here. Your best team was 13 and 10. You know, that was all right, but good God, you're not getting that much, lad. I'll give you 31k. Oh, sorry, mate. You get 42. Final offer. Oh, well. I can maybe sign him back later on when he's coming up to his contract end, but good God, you're not getting that much, fella. 87k he fucking wanted. 87. He's done nothing. Oh, Mod Ice has moved to Chesterfield. Yeah. I wasn't able to do it. Hull sign pulled. Weren't you at Hull? No, just the no. Okay. Hull were at the top of the Premier League, weren't they, though? 1.1 million seems like a steal for him. 4-0 Lido. Mathieu off on loan. What is this? Oh, there's another player. Ethan Thomas, striker, 15 years old. Damn, okay, pretty decent. Needs to improve his off the ball and his composure, but still, not bad. Not bad. Might write a fest also, it looks like it came from Jambo. Why is that? Not as good as the others. Yeah. He still could be a good squad player, you know. Step up when you're necessary. You're very good. As a goalkeeper, can I sign you? 64 million. Nope. See, that's the problem with German players. If you don't get in early, they want 64 million for him, you know. Okay, Sergio Vargas. Work permit decision. So I guess he's chosen us. He's just waiting on the work permit. Mr. Higuain. Hello, Asim. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some scouting right now in January. Anybody any good? There's Alexander Prokhorov, 16-year-old. Oh my God, yes. I need to tell you guys about a player I've signed. I spend my hours watching Football Manager streaming because I'm kind of shit at the game. Like the team I support in real life. Wow, that's a bit harsh. Right, Trek. You're pretty good. Dejan Saka. They got new guy. No, I sold Blythe Spartans goalkeeper. Good. Just bought my first card. Whoa, huge, man, huge. What card did you get? That's big, man. Fair. Congratulations. It's a big step. Matthias Schwartz. Right. Samat Adil. Beamer 3. Ooh, very nice, mate. Very nice. That's pretty good, man. Have you gone out for when do you get it, or when do you pick up? Or for an anchor, you need to go for your first drive. Whenever we my boys' first thing was whenever we passed our driving test, we had to drive to McDonald's. Right. Too much money. Yeah, there was a player I've signed. Where is he? Where are you? Yes, this guy, Edgar Arcia from the Venezuelan Premier League. Goalkeeper, 17 years old. He had a 2.5-star yellow, and I think it was a 4.5-star black when I first scouted him, which is kind of ridiculous. 17-year-old goalkeeper there playing for the first team. So we'll just have to see how he does. Oh, now you're a wanker. All BMW drivers are. Yes, Joe, but what do you want me to send? All my mates are busy, so we got something planned on the weekend, but I'm on internship, so I have to get the booze to my coworkers tomorrow to celebrate. That's good then. I don't want to spend 14.25 million on you, lad. I will offer. Yeah, no. Right. Oh, Roger Land is unhappy. He's pissed. He's fucking pissed. I'll go 7. I'll give him 7.55. See if they'll bite on that. Right. I've already sent a few. None got in. There's no at home up next. Oh, well, the ones you sent in correct though, Jambo, or they made up. I tried to check Lord's Control, ended up doing Burnout instead. I don't want to ruin my good oh shit. Fucking hell. Right. Quick pick with versus Stadidno here, which means is rotation station again, and 2 days Iramia and Van Dale and someone interesting. Iramia and Van Dale. Iramia. Van Dale, where are you, lad? Sorrel. Kickler. Van Dale. Kellers. Scott Hall. Sony, Luke Hummels. Right, we'll put Guido in a left wing maybe. Tizanovic, we don't need to put you in, so we can put Manjana in. Where's Tomic? There you go, Marin Tomic. And then Sakir. Oh, where do I put Tomic? Tomic's playing at left wing at the moment. No, I don't need that. Hard. I put 235 HP down, so with my dad's insurance policy, it's actually cheaper. Hey, that's good then. Ron Elliott. Smakis. Jezanovic not playing left wing. Should we put... I'll put Cassoni there again. Get him some game time. Right, let's... Oh, I don't want to put Dale Rees on the bench. I want to put... Tesharenko. Oh, he's dead. Tesharenko. Michael, no, you're dead. You're dead. All the under 19s are dead by you. Okay, good. Let's go. Insurance cost me 500 instead of half the car price. Jesus. They submitted me raiding fesses when on the toilet. Ah. Right. 4-5-1. Let's go. Let's hope for another similarly good game, but some better finishing maybe this time. We do have Sakikler up top, I guess, so we'll see how he does. Right. What are your favourites? On we go. Oh, I didn't check Scott Hall, and unfortunately he's dead already. Whoops. Whoops. Hopefully he doesn't get an injury and he gets to half-time in one piece. Off the line early. Sakir, Kellers, Spakis, Scott Hall. Sakikler, shot blocked. Okay, Sakir, Kellers, Sorrel, Sakir, Van Dale, Sorrel over the bar. Okay, Van Dale, Scott Hall, hits the side netting. Been all us in the opening 6 minutes though. Scott Hall tries to play it and it's cleared. Spakis just about kept hold of that. What's going on with this highlight? Smackis on it though. Van Dale. Sakir. Great ball. And Sikikler puts it over the bar. Okay, Sakir. Oh, poor from Sakir. Van Dale. Good stop though. Cassoni. Oof. Poor from you though. Salazar. Baldwin. Oh my god, I don't know how that touch has absolutely done Sakir, but somehow, Jesus, somehow they nearly scored there. Just a catalogue of errors of all types from my players there. A bit quiet now though. Okay, here we go, another throw. Van Dale. That wasn't going near the goal. Kellers. Okay. I think this is highlight over, I assume. Unless Scott Hall, lovely, or good save. Follow age 3 years now, 2 months. 27, nearly a full month now. Odd, fair play. Oh, it's offside, isn't it? What a shame. Slightly worried a little bit, but we should be fine. We just need to get our goal. Get the first goal. Kickler. Put the ball into Cassoni to Sorrell. He's going to shoot. Oh, Sorrell. Lovely stuff. And there we go. And there's the first goal. In the bag. It's close for the relegation spots, interestingly. But I do wonder how many of these games, to be fair, I guess they start. It's going to be very interesting once we go into the second half of the season because they'll be playing each other a lot more. There might be some more chances of wins. Sorrell gets his second. Yeah, it was. Portugal is arse, like pre-Ozempic Ice Spice arse. Why is that? Why is that hard? Van Dale. Lovely goal, Sorrell. Keeper was completely out of position. It was two goals in 1 minute, pretty much. Cassoni, the bar, I think. Was that? Yeah, it did. Sakir to Scott Hall, Van Dale, and Andrew saves. Oh, Balor are beating Ridley win. Oh, they're going to get up to a 3rd win. Huge news. Right, we're going to take off Scott Hall at halftime, unfortunately. I don't want him getting injured. So, Schneider. Let's bring Pedicic on over there. Their song, like, I don't think it's a spoiler because no way they are through. I see. Right. Baldwin. Kellers. Sorrell. Lovely ball. He's offside, isn't he? No, he's not. Sikikler. 23rd of the season. Nice. Good stuff. Kellers into Sorrell. Good ball through. Sikikler. Nice finish. Right, Fitzgerald. Tomic. Van Dale. Wonder if you take too much Ozempic, you put on weight. Well, isn't there some stuff about Ozempic, like people are feeling out of breath, it does damage to your bone density and stuff like that. There will obviously be consequences to Ozempic, you know. It's just there isn't much long-term stuff done yet, I guess, on it, you know. But I would never take it or want anyone to take it because I'm like, you have no idea what it's going to be doing, you know. At least in my opinion, you know, in my opinion, you can never just have something that just is like a weight loss thing for free, you know. It's just not. You can't just lose weight for free like that. I've lost nearly a stone a week just cutting out pop. Exactly, yeah. You can do it naturally, you know. It's really like at the end of the day, it comes to calories in, calories out, you know. Just tell guys it causes ED and it will cut the users in half. I don't know, mate. I don't know. The fucking Sorrell hat-trick. The celebrities, like fucking heroin chic's coming back in fashion, man. Like it's not good. Fucking ridiculous. The COVID jab causes ET. Right. Oh Christ, someone else is tired now. Is that Cassoni now? Okay, who are we looking at? Bringing on Schneider. Who can go play at left wing? Sadibe, I guess. Where are we for? I guess Sadibe. Don't get injured, lad. Please. TikTok, fuck it. In Goreful. Trump on it. A friend of mine who's a business, most of you would have heard of him. Highly neurotic, brilliant businessman. Seriously overweight, and he takes the fat shot drug. I said it's not working. Fucking Trump, man. Right. Sakir, Van Dale, Sorrel. Oh, Andrew's a save. Okay, Sakir, Van Dale, Sorrel. Oh, he's got his eye in today, Sorrel. He likes his shots from the top of the box there. They're not marking him at all for it. Right, let's make a pause. I think we can bring under the what's his name on? Schneider? Yeah. That's why you're a midfielder, Schneider. You are. You're just not very good, apparently. If only he wasn't evil. He's top 5. It is true. Like, that is the thing. He is hilarious if he wasn't, yeah, an awful, awful dictator. Sexist, racist, misogynistic, everything under the sun, you know? I remember her name is some anorexic influencer saying how great it is and not showing how to lose weight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. It's awful. It's so, so bad. It is genuinely just, ugh. Yeah. Here me, Schneider. There you go. 4-4-0. If it worked, it would go like this. Nobody consumes this magnificent drug like me. Truly brilliant. Nobody's pound got as much fat like, especially not Sleepy Joe's. Yeah, pretty much. Very pleased. Sorrel, of course, man of the match with 3 goals and an assist. So he was involved in every single goal. There we go. Right. Stuff. Like how many phrases you just made up that are now commonplace. Many such cases. Yeah, Jesus. Alright. Okay, well, actually, I don't think we have enough time for the next game, so we'll just have a little continue and have a little look. My dad saw something here every other day, might be because of TikTok influence or peer pressure from a so-called friend. Oh, not great then. Not great. I'll get through Sunday, actually, because then that's most of the weekend games done. We'll have a little look around the leagues. The next Eurovision singer is called Sepp. What a great name. Oh, no. Anything going? Oh, we got some more scouting, actually. Right, we'll have a look around the leagues now, because I can't be asked to do scouting right now. It's probably just such a short life. So sad. Right, League 528 years. Bordeaux still top. FC-ish second. Okay. League League look at that. Serie A, Inter Milan, level at the top with Modena, and Atletico San Paulo can go above with a win. Huge if true. La Liga, 6 points clear. Sociedad, but Real Madrid do have a game in hand. Bundesliga are Bayern still top. They are by a long way. 14 points. Good God. So I got my mate to do some dodgy races with me on the weekend. Jesus. Premier League, Man City, top. Liverpool, okay. Hull, top 3. Interesting. Championship Birmingham. Tottenham still top. MK Dons are getting up there, though. And United still top of that. Okay, well, I think we're going to call it there because it's around about time we're going to call it normally. So, bar the loss, good start, a good time. Club World Cup final 1. Lee Jambo Ballon d'Or winner. Everything else coming up Millhouse. So, there we go for tonight. Hope everybody has a good rest of their evening and a good midweek. And we'll be back at the end of the season on Thursday for the end of the season to see if we can win 11 Champions Leagues in a row. Hopefully we can. So, I hope you guys had a good one. And I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.